All right, and you know what I mean? Like I
It's all
said,
good in the neighborhood.
like I said, man, nigga sitting up here like fucking pod racer type shit, man. Oh,
Hey,
oh
hey,
man.
what's that? What's that one chair from DC? I don't know what it's called. It's supposed to be like a hovering chair.
Oh man, shit.
Either,
Damn, I know what
either
you're
that or
talking
like
about.
Professor X. All you need to do is
Yeah.
paint that shit yellow.
Oh shit. I should have got a refill, but I can do that in a minute, man. But what's going on, bro? Let's talk Shogun, man. Let's get right to it. I
Mhm.
made it through episode one, getting started on episode two, bro. How did they get it right? How did they get it this right, this quick, bro?
Hey, you talking to the guy that had faith in it?
Yes,
So,
indeed, indeed. You called it.
so like I was like, I think this like, oh, what was, dang, during the trailer, she says, we live and we die, and nothing else. Like that was when I was like, that's it. This gonna be the, like, based off of that, I knew this was gonna be the one, and I sure enough called it. Man, I love the idea that they already knew old dude was full of shit when he got there. Like they, everyone knew he was full of shit when they got there. He's like, I'm just a simple man, trying to sell goods.
A,
Bullshit,
a
motherfucker. You was
simple
out here to
merchant.
do dirt. You was out here to do dirt, and you knew you was out here to do dirt.
He
Uh,
said a simple merchant. Hey, fuck
mm-hmm.
out of here.
No, no. Everybody knew you was there to do dirt. Uh, um, old dude letting the dude stay and have sex with him and just watch it. I was like, whoa. But then I thought about the time period. I'm on. I guess what else you? Okay, okay.
That was real different, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Shoga got some wild stuff happening, and then the political intrigue is good. Um, when old girl went and had to talk the other girl down from killing herself. That was oof, oof. Those were the big highlight. Oh, and him drawing the map for him, and him telling them basically they own your ass. He sat up there and said these people technically own your ass.
Oh man, what would he say? Will I die here? I'll say this, man. I like that they just get right into it, man. There's no there's no dancing around. We're gonna get right into the story. Either you're gonna stick with it or you're not gonna stick
No,
with it. But
right,
we're not gonna slow it down for you to pick up on what's going on. It's almost like you're catching that world they live in right in the middle of whatever they got going on.
mm-hmm.
So I like that. And I like the writing, man. I like that every character on the show behaves and speaks in a way that makes sense. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
doing shit that doesn't make sense,
Mm-hmm.
at least
Yes,
from what I've seen so far. And I can appreciate that. I like that a lot, bro.
yes. Oh, an old dude falling from the rock and almost killing himself. And that conversation he had with the Spaniard, and the Spaniard reached up and pulled that gun out on him. Is like, best believe you step back.
Right,
You ain't getting me like that.
right.
Nah.
So what I'm wondering, man, is like, is that a part? Okay, we mentioned House of Ninjas last time we was
Mhm.
live. Is the lore of samurai ninja, is that aspect of Japanese culture something. It's not anything brand new, right? It's not
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
nothing.
yeah, yeah.
It's nothing we haven't seen before, right?
Right. But well, go.
No, no, you got it.
But I think they are telling it from a really good drama aspect, but still keeping it Breaking Bad, little bit of Breaking Bad's with maybe Game of Thrones ish. It's a little too early, but then again, this story is going to be short, so short and
Right,
sweet, and I like it that way. I like it that way.
right.
Maybe leave room for another if it really ends that strongly. I could see them rolling the dice again, but other than that, nah. This is nice, compact, and tight so far. I seen episode 3. It is too, and there's a few things that go on.
Okay.
I won't say. I'll say this someone greases the honey pot. I'll say that and leave it at that for you to see what they're talking about when it comes to
Right,
that.
right.
But
Okay.
it's still good. It's still good.
Well, no, and I mean, just going back to what I was saying, I think that one of the things that makes that
Uh,
show work.
uh,
Oh shit, I'm in the blender. What's going on?
no, you're
Oh,
not anymore. Not anymore. You just came out. You
all
just
right.
came out. Keep talking.
So what I was gonna say is like one of the things that I'll say that I kind of enjoy about it is that exploring that aspect of their culture, but not making it bullshit. This isn't
Yes,
campy. It's not. This isn't something out of the '70s or the '80s
yes. This is
presented
something authentic.
exactly. And I think there's an aspect of that that makes it even more interesting because you don't know what it was actually like for people during the 1600s, but you're getting an idea, but you're also getting something that looks like and feels like something that's real. I can appreciate that. I'm a fan, man. I'm
Mhm.
definitely a fan, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that story goes. Because even like the dialogue, how much action have you seen through the 3 episodes?
No, there'll be more in the this next one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that there'll be more, way more.
Right, but you got to work your way to get there. It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah. It balances the line of when we need to cut to an action scene and when we need to start telling more of the story.
right, because how easy would it have been if episode 1 was all kung fu and sword play?
Uh, no, maybe one battle if you do have, because sometimes you got to grease the wheels. Maybe one battle, but other than that, no.
Right.
I I wouldn't want that personally.
No, but see, and I like that part though. I like that you're gonna have to earn that. Just because the setting is meant to make you think about, kung fu, sword
Food.
play, that kind of thing. Nah, you gotta work your way to get there. And when we get there, it's gonna be some heat, So I'm definitely intrigued, man. I'm looking forward to these next couple episodes. I made it halfway through episode 2 and then ended up doing something else the other night and just didn't get back to it. But for this first quarter of the year, there's nothing else that's gonna drop that I think is gonna be fucking with Shogun, bro.
What else is supposed to drop? Hey, what Carla Esposito's show? I think that'll be the one where he's doing where he's AMC's doing it. The one where he's a getaway driver, I believe.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Are you talking about the gentleman?
No.
Because I know he in that too. We got Majin in the building.
Yo, what up, fellas?
We got Lord Majin in the building.
You know.
This nigga like man. Oh shit.
I hear that TV going on.
What's going on? Man, you just went to the barber shop today? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, but nah.
They hit you with the clippers real quick.
Yeah, man. Gotta stay fresh. But it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Oh man, but nah, we were just chopping it up about Shogun, man. You caught it yet?
Nah, man. My opposition show into that. I'm watching Tokyo Vice instead, but that's next.
Okay,
Hey, Tokyo
okay.
Vice is good. I still haven't finished the season one though. I need to finish season one. But Tokyo Vice is another show I recommend. That is a period piece technically.
Yeah, it
That's
surprised me.
that's in the '90s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's based in the '90s.
yeah, it's good. It's real good.
Yeah,
In
but
fact, hey, after Shogun, I might watch episodes tonight after Shogun. Shoot. Oh wait, no, I
You
finished
feel
Shogun.
me?
I
Yeah.
finished.
How many episodes is Shogun still like premiering, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. We're on episode 3 now.
yeah, they
Yeah,
they
Episode.
they
yeah. I'm
bre-
gonna have to wait.
they breezing through that joint, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait. It's a remake of an older show though, right?
Yeah,
Right,
from the
right.
80s.
And the joint from the '80s though, the thing of like the joint from the '80s just kind of looks like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't take that shit serious, bro.
No,
Like
no, no, no. They couldn't write for shit back then, bro. No, no. There was no authentic. No, I'll just leave it at that.
That's wild.
It would look corny if like now that you said because I did want to watch one of the episodes of the original one just to see if it was as good, at least a third of what this is. But then I was like, nah. They gonna get
but
all the Japanese parts are gonna be mad terrible, stereotype. No.
no, but like let's keep it a buck though, right? I mean, like y'all remember Kung Fu with David Carradine? Y'all remember that shit,
Oh,
bro?
I know what you talk about. Never
Mm-mm. Hold on, no, hold on.
never
I'm gonna
saw
look
the
that up.
episode. How
Oh,
bad was it?
and then they did the '90s joint where he was old, and
Oh hell.
yeah, man, like you know what I'm saying? That shit was wild, bro. And David Carradine was a legit dude, but you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't know, but like we were saying with the Shogun joint, man, and even with Tokyo Vice, I'm sure that they don't play around with that culture, right? Like everything seems pretty authentic as far as what they're doing in relation to Japanese culture, right?
Yeah, so it's pretty accurate about what was going on then, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also whenever you do get any accounts, messing with gang members, such as even just to reference like BMF, you know what I'm saying? You gotta pay respect or else somebody's gonna come for you. You know what I mean? You can't be disrespecting somebody's OG regardless.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing that.
Oh shit. I mean, so overall though, like me and D Smith was saying, for the first quarter of the year, I don't think we're gonna come across anything on TV that's matching what Shogun is doing right now, man.
What Esposito guys going on?
Well, cause all right, so what's the show? What show is that you was talking about?
Prowess?
What's it called?
Prowess?
Okay, see, I ain't heard
Problems.
of that. I ain't heard of that.
Hold on, let me
He's a
get you.
getaway driver.
All right, I dig that. I dig it. Um, so
What's the name
I
of
guess.
it?
Prowess, I believe it is.
Uh,
Hey man, turn that shit down, man.
that was the background. My bad, dog.
Nah, you good, man. You good. But yeah, we got. I'm pretty sure Orion is gonna pull up here soon. I'm sure Donovan is gonna pull up soon. But let's get right to the heavy shit, man. Let's get right to it, man. R.I.P. Toriyama. You know what I'm saying?
RIP.
Um, I know that we done made jokes and references to Toriyama all through the archives of this podcast, but none of that was ever with a malicious intent. Everything we've ever said in relation to Dragon Ball Z, in relation to Toriyama, has always been in jest, and it's always been from the perspective of a fan, first and foremost. Y'all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start from all the way back here, right? Mark, walk me through Chrono Trigger. Why was Chrono Trigger an impactful game in terms of RPGs and all of that? Considering that Toriyama had an artistic imprint on that particular game.
Man. All right. So that's back in what was that? Squaresoft? I think that was Squaresoft, right?
Hmm.
Yep.
So anybody played any Square Enix games or Squaresoft games know they're like it's really, really deeply rooted in, you know what I'm saying, the religion. So they usually have some kind of good story archives that they're pulling from. Now with Toriyama, he did the artwork, which is great. He made some iconic characters. Until this day, we still haven't seen any characters, you know what I'm saying, that was like that until he made his own series, which spun off of that, where he started drawing all the characters for Dragon Adventure, Dragon Knight, and all of those games. You know what I mean? So then that's how he merged over into the video game. You know what I'm saying? With his character art, it was always like, hey, if we're gonna do anything with the Dragon series, you know what I'm saying? We got to call my man Toriyama. Um, as far as like besides the artwork, he also had some hands in the music on there. Besides that, that game had it pulled from the Bible real heavily. You know what I mean? So the story was great. So Toriyama didn't do any, you know what I'm saying, this justice, but it was a retelling of the Bible in quote unquote, you know, his eyes as the artistic vision and then also as the gaming company.
Okay. So my next question here, D Smith, you can kick this off here, bro.
What?
When was the first time you can remember seeing Dragon Ball Z?
Ooh, dang. Of course, Toonami. It was Toonami,
Okay.
like everybody else. It might have been from the Modoc days when he was still doing
Yeah, Maltar, yep.
Motar. It might have been from the Motar days, like right at the end of that before they switched to Tom. They had a
Mm-hmm.
promotion with Dragon Ball Z in it, and I don't remember what episode. I just remember that. That's as far back as I can remember. Or the Midnight Run. It might have been the Midnight Run because I remember sneaking up a few nights and watching that shit.
Yeah, the Midnight Run was classic, bro.
Yeah, I was like super young too when
Yeah,
that was running. I think I was like 7, 8.
yeah.
Shoot.
Imagine first time you seen Dragon Ball Z, man.
Um, Man, I'm sure it was on Cartoon Network or Toonami, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was. But I remember that I had read a little bit about Dragon Ball before I had seen, you know what I'm saying, Dragon Ball Z. But like to me, it didn't connect until I had seen Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, man, early elementary, if I remember. You know what I'm saying? Early elementary, and it came on Cartoon Network, and been hooked ever since.
Right.
Hey, hey, quick side note. My bad. My bad. Majin, did you
Mm,
ever own Shonen Jump? Any Shonen
Nah,
Jump? Bruh.
nah,
I
nah,
I
nah,
got
nah.
the second real quick. I'll make it quick. I got the
No, go
second
ahead, go ahead.
issue when it dropped of of it, and it has the first chapter of Naruto. This was back in '03, so this was a
Ooh,
full year. I almost want to go grab it. It was like a full year before Naruto dropped when I got that, and it had the first chapter, all the artwork, all that. Like
oh
some of the
yeah, bro,
first
keep that.
Naruto stuff. I bought a new copy of it because my old one got fucked up. I bought a brand new copy of that and I still got it. I'm not letting go of that at
Yeah,
all.
no, man, you gotta keep that. You gotta keep that, dog.
Okay. So even on that note, I mean, would there be a Naruto if Dragon Ball Z didn't walk first?
No, no, man. You can get that from the creators. The fellow creators said how they viewed him as a mentor. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
He helped pave a lot.
Mhm.
right. So, so what I'm gonna say is this here: is it a stretch to say that in terms of that genre, the Dragon Ball IP is the GOAT? Is there anything in Shonen Jump more synonymous with that genre than the Dragon Ball IP? I would say no.
Yeah.
There is, but I would say Dragon Ball is slightly higher than them.
Higher than what?
Fifth, North fifth of the North Star. Oh, the original Gundam possibly, and then not Robotech. Too many people are too old. No,
But are
Robotech.
those considered? Are those a part of the Shonen Jump genre?
Uh, Fist of the North Star is, but the other ones no. Wait, uh, Majin, is Gundam considered shonen?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
I don't think that's
Um,
considered shonen. So no. Cause Gundam got some feet over here for a hot minute.
Because I think that's more otaku, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. I can see where, yeah, probably more
So,
otaku.
Ryan, you right on time, brother. How you doing, man? You all right?
What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Listen,
Good.
man.
yeah.
Everybody got a clean paper out this motherfucker, but me, man. What's going on here, man? What's going on here, man?
Hey, man, where the Dragon Ball shirts at? You know what it is.
Listen, all right. So we getting right into it, man. Oh, I'm gonna ask you this question, man.
Mhm.
When was the first time you saw anything related to Dragon Ball, bro?
Oh man, we talking military brat ages and stuff, man. Being stationed in Japan, Okinawa, Japan. I was one of the first to see Dragon Ball Z before America seen it, and I just remember seeing it being very appealing to me. Like the first instances of seeing Trunks and Goten fusion, which was I thought was mind blowing, and seeing that for the first time with no subtitles on, Japanese network TV and stuff. I'm like, I must be witnessing something really, really dope that I thought America already knew about, but it apparently didn't. So I
Right.
was just back when it was on a cartoon block here in America and stuff like that, man. I was spoiling everything, man. I was a spoiler dude,
You was
But
that guy.
I was that guy
Oh,
because yeah, man, because man, I thought people knew about it. That's the thing about social media that didn't exist back in the 90s. So I thought people knew what was going to happen.
Right,
So
right.
that was my issue with that was my story and my journey with anime in general. But yeah, anything like Dragon Ball Z, man. I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. Y'all remember the midnight blocks
Yeah,
when they
yeah, yeah.
showed? Yeah,
Yeah, D Smith
so
was just talking about that. The
So
uncut
they
joint.
showed they showed Akira, but like they were promoting Akira
I
like it
missed
was
that one.
the best motherfucking anime movie out there to watch. I'm like,
Oh man, he went and got the jersey. We
there
doing
we
it like
go, there
that.
we go. Dragon Ball Z represent, here we go. But I'm
Okay.
saying like when I saw Akira for the first time, I'm like, oh damn, and it was
First appearance of Naruto right here.
there you go.
Okay. So this is when Donovan pulls up, we can get into this a little more. But for me to answer my own question, I remember seeing Piccolo training Gohan, right? And in my head, I'm like, how the fuck is he the good guy? Whooping like it didn't really connect to me because I was catching it in bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until later on where it started to make sense. But is there any other IP for all of us being our age that made that big of an impact as Dragon Ball Z? That connects so many people across so many other cultures. That's a reference point for people who are a certain age group. Because I don't know. I don't think there is. I think for us, our reference point to when we grew up is Dragon Ball Z.
So look, I'm gonna answer this and I'm gonna bounce it out. I'll be back in a second.
Right.
Um, I'm gonna say as far as like our age group, no, because even we have parents and stuff that like agree with this. Like my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like me and my dad, My dad loves Dragon Ball. He doesn't know to the extent of what has happened now. You know, we talked about it a little bit, but I can pull up any episode of Dragon Ball Z and my dad's like, all right, yo, fill me in. You know what I'm saying? What did I miss? What's new? I don't even care. Where's Gohan? You know what I'm saying? Where's Goku? He has certain characters that he knows, but he still can recognize and align with the series. So, but that's what I gotta say. I'm back a little bit later.
No, go ahead, cuz. All right, D Smith.
I agree. I would say the whole idea of just Toonami itself, but I agree.
I'm gonna say at a level of live action that I think Godzilla has ranged of multiple generations impact, possibly. Um, Even though that is not anime, but I went the live action route just because everybody knows Godzilla. Just as almost like everybody knows Goku, you know. Um, Now I could possibly say that Sailor Moon could have reached the same level, but they didn't, you know.
They
And
got
they
close.
not even in Sailor Moon is probably at the level of where Naruto is at right now and stuff, you know. But
They wasn't doing this, bro. They wasn't
no,
throwing
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
like we've all watched from the coming age of, you know, Goku coming from a kid to becoming an adult to coming back to being a kid, you know. It's just we've seen this man's life journey, you know, and we've all if it's it impacted multiple generations who are interested in, you know, anime and stuff. But I've also met some people who've never watched Dragon Ball. I'm like, you should at least know the main character, you know. Like it's the biggest mind blowing thing is the reason why I knew Dragon Ball was a huge impact is when you watch the Macy Days parade every November.
Oh
Guess
yeah.
who's flying in that shit?
That's the end of the
Mhm.
conversation right there. That's
Hmm.
the whole
Yep.
convo right there.
Yep.
That's the that's the whole that's the whole conversation right there. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, you just hit the nail on the
Ooh,
head
the
right there.
bootleg shirts. Those stupid tie-dye button-up blue bootleg shirts, stickers, all that stuff.
Yes. So when we get to the impact talk, we really gotta have an understanding because and look, this is where I'm gonna go with this. When when the Saturday morning cartoon block dropped off, right? When when there was no more X-Men, when there was no more Spider-Man, when there was no more Batman on Saturday morning, what carried the torch? Dragon Ball Z carried the torch. Hands down. When there was no more Ninja Turtles, when Power Rangers started doing fucking wizardry and magic and all that, Dragon Ball Z held it down every day, Monday through Friday. We got to call it down the middle here. We've been critical of the IP, but that's what carried the torch for me up until I started playing basketball and shit like that. It carried the torch flawlessly. And there was a whole backlog of episodes to get us through Monday through Friday, dog. Nothing else has ever came along with that level of consistency. Nothing else, bro.
Afraid not, man. And even though that Adult Swim and Cartoon Network, they try to bring in the noise with, you know, Toonami and stuff,
Inuyasha.
you know, Inuyasha and Full Metal Alchemist, and it just wasn't ringing the bell, man. It just wasn't. It wasn't comparing up to what Dragon Ball Z was doing.
Right. You know what I mean? Listen, hey, oh, let me ask you this question, bro. Oh, all right, we got muted here. Let me
Yeah.
ask you this question, bro. When you heard that music kick in at the end of the episode, bro, you know what I mean? When that music kicked in at the end of the episode and you heard stay tuned for scenes from the next
Sorry,
episode,
something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
it was real, bro. It was
Yeah.
real. So, in relating that back to Toriyama, I'm gonna say this, man. Anybody that picks up a pen that wants to try to create, write, entertain, inspire, all of that, that's your benchmark right there. You want to try to make an impact with your pen the same way that he did. Because if you can do that, whatever you're going to create is going to live on forever, bro. Forever. And touch different pieces of pop culture to where it's unstoppable now, bro. It's unstoppable. Honestly, man. Am I wrong? Am I reaching? Is that a reach?
No, you're not reaching at all, brother, man. You speaking pure facts right there. That's pure
So
100% facts right there at ultra instinct level.
so let's talk moments here. Let's talk about some moments here, bro. What are y'all some of the signature Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, whatever? What are some of the signature moments, dog?
Trunks, first appearance of Trunks. Just all like, bruh.
Body bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Body bag.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he
Um,
was
Yo,
a
it
bad
came
guy.
out looking like, look at the drip was on point. First time you ever seen someone with drip on, it was like, dang, pulled out the sword,
I
one
thought he
cut,
was a bad guy.
mm-hmm, slid him down. That's the first time I seen someone do the and it just showed it. And come on, man.
That shit was next level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, talk to me.
I'm gonna go from the movie instance, man. There's multiple moments and stuff like that, but
Let's get to him. Let's hear them all. Get to
well,
him.
my main one right here is because I've always been I'm a Goku fan at heart, but like truly, I think Gohan is definitely the underdog. And there's a lot of Gohan moments, but the one recognizable to me was when I watched a movie called Dragon Ball Z Fusion.
Okay.
And when Gohan punched the fuck out of Frieza and he exploded, I'm like, this man has slept on. Goku had a hardest time fighting Frieza, and Gohan just get the fuck out of here. One punch man that ass.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What else, bro? Keep going, man. I'm interested to hear this, dog.
Signature moments that I've seen, man, was definitely Vegeta's heel turn with Majin. Uh, Another signature moment was when another movie moment when I saw the first time fusion of Goku and Vegeta. Shit, man, the whole Brawly storyline, man, is just insane and stuff. Um, Shit, man, it's just a lot of signature moments that I find to be pretty impactful in my childhood, stuff like that. But I mean, I'm pretty sure there'd be many out there that'll say like the Cell games and the fight with Majin Buu and when Majin Buu consumed Gohan and shit like that and just motherfucker was actually a legit Kirby at that point. um But from Super and stuff like that, I think the biggest impactful moment was when Goku turned Ultra Instinct and when Android 18 was the was the underdog that actually
Man,
did the most.
yeah, that shit was hard, bro. The tournament of power was the Royal Rumble.
Hmm.
That's really what that shit was, man. Listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. All right, this is a random memory that I got here, and I think I put this clip up in the Discord before. But like there was and for the record, I think this. I think that there's no Toonami without Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
It doesn't take off the same way it did without Dragon Ball Z, bro. I don't
You don't
think
think
so, D Smith.
I'll say this. You don't think Gundam could hold it down? Gundam Wing?
Nah, I think Dragon Ball Z was the anchor. We watched all those other shows and got introduced to them because we were waiting to watch Dragon Ball Z. That's my opinion.
Okay. Because
Like,
Gundam is a slow burn at some points.
oh
So
yeah, it
yeah,
definitely.
Gundam couldn't always like when it did deliver, it delivered, but it took a while, a lot of
Right.
time.
Like
So
Ronin
yeah, I see.
Warriors, all of that shit. But
Slow cookers.
there's a 30-second promo that they did for season 2. It's called The Second Coming. And in 30 seconds, it's like, yo, how did they put this together, bro? It's just clips from the Frieza saga. And in my mind, I'm going back to when I was in like 6th grade over Labor Day weekend. and they aired that promo. I remember where I was at and how hyped I got looking at that promo to where, like, for the last couple days, I watched that promo every day of the week
Oh
just
wow.
to kind of get back in that mode of when I was in elementary school, bro. If I could play it without a copyright, if I knew how to do all that shit Donovan does, I'd play it right now. To me, that's the best promo that they've ever done, and there are no words at all in the promo that they put there. There's no words. It's just a soundtrack and 30 seconds of clips spliced in to the beat that they played there. Shit like that as a preteen, like, bro, that gets you locked in. That gets you hooked. Cause it's like, yo, I can't wait to see every clip that they showed on this 30-second joint in real time to react to it, right? But for me, some of the signature moments, dog. Let me think on this. When Piccolo died the first time,
Mm.
that was that
Mhm.
that that shit hit, bro. That shit hit. Um, when Vegeta died, when Vegeta died on Namek and was really, for all intents and purposes, bro, like vulnerable and exposed. That hit, and then when Gohan hit Super Saiyan 2, to me that was peak right there. The whole IP could have ended on that peak right there, and I'd have been okay with that, bro. I definitely would have been okay with that, man. But yeah. Other than that, bro, I mean, any last thoughts we got on the great Akira Toriyama?
I'm gonna throw this real quick.
Yeah,
Akira Toriyama did more than just Dragon Ball.
yeah, facts.
Um, there is more work to appreciate of this man. Only thing I regret was sleeping on Dragon Quest in his gaming, in that gaming realm. I don't know nothing about Dragon Quest, but there's a couple of other animes that he's done that I kind of just slept on that I probably wish I'd have gave more of a chance. But I mean, it's hard when Dragon Ball reigns supreme of everything else. But now that Akira Toriyama is gone, and I hate that I have to wait. I waited to his passing to start appreciating his work a little bit more.
Mm,
Um, I feel like that I'm going to start kind of like, I guess what you call like, you know, bargain bin digging of what Toriyama has published and stuff, and giving it a chance and start appreciating his work a little bit more, because there's probably some hidden gems that he's got. Much like what Stan Lee's probably has got, a lot of his forgotten gems, stuff like that. There's an encyclopedia of things that Stan Lee has produced, and there's probably some forgotten gems that Walt Disney has produced.
right,
With
right.
Akira Toriyama and stuff like that. Um, him being the legend that he is in Japan and stuff like that, I really hope that he's got a statue built out for him and stuff over there, because that motherfucker really has delivered on impacting not just Japanese culture, but worldwide culture. Man, we're talking about the Dragon Ball storyline arc has impacted all ethnic backgrounds. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of media out there that's able to do that. If I
Mhm.
go ahead and ask a Asian person, a Hispanic person, a black person, a white
Right,
person,
right,
which I know
right,
about Dragon Ball, oh, they got a lot to say because
Mhm.
they know, you know.
right.
Middle Easterns, they love Dragon Ball. Everybody loves Dragon Ball. That's a worldwide thing right there. And
Right,
to
right.
lose Akira Toriyama, it's a lot to appreciate of that man. And you don't understand like how often I go on Instagram and stuff and go on Facebook and everybody knows the impact of this man, at the level of Stan Lee. Like I know that you guys have it as a topic and stuff like that, but he does belong in the Mount Rushmore of
Oh yeah,
creators.
we gonna get to that.
Yeah,
We gonna get to that. I'm hoping we can get to that when Donovan pulls up. D
facts,
Smith,
facts. Mhm.
D Smith, what you got, man? Any last words on AT?
A lot of people owe respect to him. I'll just say that.
Oh
A,
yeah,
a, a
facts.
lot, a lot of shonen right here.
Hmm.
This owes a lot to that because I think that he helped save some sales for that at one point too. On top of that, so yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. Nah,
Oh,
these just facts, bro.
Mhm.
These are big facts here, man. I can't really even follow up. All I'm gonna say is you had to be there for it, man. You had to
Mhm.
be there.
At the
It was a
beginning, during the part where there was no skipping episodes, or you had to be there every week. Every week. If you weren't, you were fucked, bro.
yo.
Or
That
you
was
were
the
fucked for
difference.
a while. You were fucked for
Yeah,
a while.
I'm
that was
a
the difference.
You'd be lucky
Yeah,
if you knew a homie that taped it.
I'm
You
gonna
would
throw
be
this. I'm gonna
lucky
throw
at
this out there, man, as a shout out to Uncle Jack, real quick, man. Like,
yeah,
for you welcoming a new generation into your life, man, and be able to share those experiences stuff,
yeah.
man. I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie,
Hey,
because
look,
I'm working on something like that in the future, but just right now that's not in the cards. But it'd just be nice to be able to pass that passion,
right.
to another
Facts.
generation.
No, you speaking facts, bro. It's like, man, we had to be there for it, bro. I said this the other day.
Mhm.
I think we lived through the absolute peak of animated storytelling across
Yes.
multiple mediums, dog. We had the
Oof.
super. We had this. Let's make this a little side quest convo
Okay.
right here, right?
All right.
We had the anime, we had the superheroes, we had the contemporary comedy slice of life type animation as well, and we had the Disney movies on top of all of that,
Raunchy.
bro.
We even got raunchy. So we damn,
Yes,
we got almost all the genre. We got damn near all the genres.
We lived
but
through it all.
and not only
Wait,
that, but
wait.
go ahead.
Space animation. What we get for that? I don't think we did.
Space animation,
Yeah, I don't think we
like
did.
what? I mean, does
Could,
Futurama
could,
count?
ooh, aha, okay. But that's more of a comedy. That's more of a comedy.
It's true, but the thing I was gonna say is
I
like,
mean, like G-Force.
okay, yeah, G Force was I think that
Oh, I'm stupid. Gundam Wing.
Yeah,
right.
Gundam. Yeah.
When I
Yeah,
say the
and
peak, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
no, well, I'm just naming off names out there. And
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think about any space animations that was out there and stuff. And I'm just,
I was
like I
trying to
said,
because you made it sound exactly perfect. I'm like, dang, I don't think we got damn near everything, and we did.
bro,
yeah, we
We got
did.
damn near everything.
bro,
We were
and
spoiled. We were spoiled for real, for
and
real.
and the most important part of it is that the storytelling was on point, bro. Like the quality, the animation was there, but there was something to take away from everything that was being made, right? So what you got from Hey Arnold wasn't the same as what you got from Ed, and Eddie, right? What you got from Dragon Ball Z wasn't the same as what you got from Batman. What you got from Justice League wasn't the same as what you got from Family Guy and The Simpsons and King of the Hill.
Ren
You know
and
what I'm
Stimpy.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which yeah, with like I think that I don't know what changed. I don't know if we grew up and some of the creators that were our age grew up and just started trying to make their own version, but where the fuck did it go wrong with animation, bro? Where did it go wrong, dog? What
They
happened? What happened?
they just kept making edgy shit like that. That was like the only quota. Besides that, like nothing else mattered, but just making either edgy shit or comedy. Nothing else.
Can I throw this out there for the record that
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z or just Dragon Ball in general has nothing to do with a fucking academy for once?
Academy.
Every anime has something to
Oh.
do with a fucking an academy, and that's what
I
annoys
was
me.
referencing the fact that it's an anime that doesn't have teenagers in it.
Okay,
It doesn't
okay,
take
I
place
got
in
you.
high school.
I'm so sick of watching anime that has to do with a fucking
Yeah,
academy.
I
Like
agree.
I
7
completely just
what is it? 14 to 17 always is the protagonist.
wait. It's just way too much lenience to that shit of anime, and it's just so fucking annoying. Like Dragon Ball has nothing to do with a fucking academy. That's why I appreciate that anime so damn much.
An academy. Oh
I am
man.
so sick of watching anime that has like, okay, well, we're taking place in an academy where high school. I don't give a fuck about high school. I don't. Show me the
Man.
becoming of the age of a man that came from space.
Yo, Yeah, see, that's where some of it lost me at. But I don't know, man. I think we lived through the best time in animation.
Yes, we did.
Agreed.
I can't. It's never coming back, bro. Never coming back.
Not everywhere. We'll get sparks. I say we will still get sparks, but other than that, nah. You're right.
What
Cause
what
One or
anime
two.
what anime is making an impact now? That's a good question
Oh,
for that show.
I don't know, bro. I ain't
you
watching
got
that
me
shit.
on that one.
I'm talking about animation in general.
Yeah,
Hmm.
cause to
But
me, you know what I'm saying? To me, it ain't been the same since the game been hurting ever since it ain't been the same to me since fuck, what was it, bro? I thought that Futurama was the best thing smoking for a long time. That was my shit, bro.
Respect.
I never got into King. I never no, not King of the Hill. King of the Hill was my shit too. I thought South Park was overrated.
Oh, I like the South Park.
mo,
I
mo,
ain't gonna
mo,
front.
I will say to you, bro, you are wrong and right at the same time.
All right,
They're
talk
they're
to me.
they have good episodes. They have solid episodes when they're solid. When it's like Seinfeld. When it's good, it's good. When it's not, it's not. I'll say it like that.
Science, come on, dog. Don't
Can I
we?
can I ask this question real quick?
Yeah,
What animation is hanging on that long along with Dragon Ball?
I mean, the only other one that really carved out a legacy was The Simpsons, and that's been on way too long.
Right.
Way too. That's been around for way too long, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about The Simpsons.
Bro, a guy told a story of how he could start Simpsons, the TV show, walk 2 states over, come back, walk, not run, not jog, not get in the car, walk 2 states over, come back, and the Simpsons will still be running on his TV.
Right. There's value in the brand of it, but when's the last time y'all can really recall sitting down and watching the episode of The Simpsons?
Last year, but it's because I never saw the old seasons. That's it.
And
That's
and
it.
I mean, like, what are you gonna get out of watching that now?
I mean, the last time I've seen The
Context.
Simpsons when they did a collaboration with Family Guy. That's the last time
Oh,
I've seen
that's
anything with
that's
fucking
that's the
Simpsons.
last time I watched a new episode.
That was 10. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was over a decade ago. You know what I'm saying?
You see how horrible it is? Like Dragon Ball holds up to this day that people
Right.
will watch a Dragon Ball episode over any other animation. And I'm kind of guilty of not watching anime. I mean, I'm not watching like Dragon Ball Z more often as I should, and just watching it as background noise. I mean, it should be background noise at this point, just
What?
because like that's how much I enjoy Dragon Ball. But I
Right.
try to give chances to multiple other mediums out there, and sometimes I'm just backtracking on things I've missed out on.
I'll give you another one. Family Guy. When's the last time Family Guy mattered? I
I
know the
still
answer, but what do y'all think?
I have an answer too.
Go ahead, D Smith. What you got?
The episode where Lois Stewie kills Lois.
Okay. And
That was the peak. That's after that I got off. That was it.
that was before they fake killed Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember when they tried to kill Brian. Yeah.
I did watch it. That was terrible. That's when the series jumped the shark officially.
And that's still hanging around though. Like that's
Right
still around.
after the fact. Hey, they chasing Simpsons. They said we chasing Simpsons numbers.
So I mean, I get it. Nobody's gonna not get the bag. But what are you getting out of that? See, for me, when I watch something, I've said this before on other live streams, but I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 of animated TV series right now. It's Dragon Ball Z, it's the Venture Brothers, it's X-Men, it's Batman, it's Ed, and Eddie. That's my top 5 right there. I mean, you could substitute any of those 5 with a Hey Arnold, with a Boondocks, with any of those. Like, it's all subjective at the end of the day, right? But for me, I'm big on how do I feel watching this? Do I get anything from it? To quote Donovan, am I getting a nutritional value from what it is that I'm watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I've ever walked away from an episode of Family Guy and thought, wow, I can't wait till I see that again. That's never happened before, bro. That's never happened before. With Futurama, there's multiple episodes of Futurama where it's like, yo, that shit hit right there. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They brought the pen on that one. You know what I'm saying? There's episodes of Hey Arnold that hit like that. There's episodes of the Venture Brothers that play into an extended narrative that pay off 3 seasons down the line. We just talked about Dragon Ball Z. The Boondocks shifted the whole culture. What the fuck was Family Guy doing, bro? When Peter Griffin is fighting a chicken, what are they doing?
I mean, well, here's my take on Family Guy. You know, I mean,
Okay.
I don't have a problem with Family Guy. It is good background noise. You know, it's nice to peek up once in a while to hear what stupid ass Peter Griffin would say. You know,
Right.
but as for impact, like for nutritional gain, there really isn't not much to gain from it, but just mindless humor.
Right.
And we do that on a day-to-day basis when we scroll through social media is for mindless humor, you know. So Family Guy is good mindless humor. So I give them that respect, you know.
Yo, the cutaways.
I agree.
The cutaways. You're right, because the
Yes.
cutaways were the previous. Those were YouTube shorts 20 years ago.
Yes.
Bro.
Because like that's how we are as humans. We love mindless humor. We put memes on, we share memes.
Right.
That's what cutaways were for fucking Family Guy, was their memes. That's their memes. That's Seth MacFarlane at best.
Oh.
And he's a genius for pointing out funny parts of society, you know?
Hey, so he was ahead of a curve, and now YouTube is just.
And SpongeBob was doing the same motherfucking thing too. He's still holding on. Mindless humor.
Oh, right. Hey, that's one that could compete technically. Well, no, I said that competes more with Simpsons more than it does Dragon Ball Z.
Did y'all ever watch? I never watched a single episode of the Cleveland Show, bro. You couldn't pay me to watch.
That was terrible, bro.
But let me throw this out there because I really wanted to throw this out there real quick. Okay, so the creator of the Simpsons, stuff like that, they came out with Futurama and Descendants. I didn't give Descendants a shot. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Disenchanted. Yeah,
Disenchanted. I'm sorry. Yeah, Disenchanted. Yep. I did not give it a shot. I'm like, I maybe gave one episode. I'm like, bro, I'm done with this. I'm done with it. But Seth MacFarlane, what did he produce? He American Guy, Cleveland Show, and his main shit right now is Family Guy and shit like that.
Right.
And so far, the only thing that's actually hitting right now is Family Guy and a little bit of American Dad. You know.
American Dad was heat. I fucked with American Dad.
But then when you go on Netflix, there's also other competitors that's actually out there like competing, such as Big Mouth and stuff like that. I let Big Mouth happen with. I mean, it's terrible, but I love it. I love it for its mindless humor.
I recommend Fairflex on Amazon Prime.
Okay,
that's a really good turn your brain off show.
I thought Bob's Burgers cleaned up all that shit, bro. Bob's Burgers.
I was never a fan of Bob's Burgers. I
love Bob's Burgers.
Absolutely. They cleaned up. Bob's Burgers cleaned it up, bro. They cleaned it up. They cleaned it up, bro. I'm sorry, D. Smith.
They picked up on the audience that didn't mind mindless humor and just antics and stuff like that. Because, you know, if you're not listening to music, you're listening to some sort of background noise. And Bob's Burger is definite background noise.
Oh man, the other joint I never got into Archer. My brother
Archer was pretty good. The earlier seasons are good. I stopped after the drug season.
Yeah, the Miami Vice season.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll give you a classic. One of the classics that is just outside of my top 5 was Home Movies. I loved Home Movies, bro. That's upstairs for me too. Home Movies was my shit, dog. That was my shit. But I don't know, man. I think it's looking bad out here. D. Smith, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. I think when they got away from storytelling and trying to do things that like fit into a narrative structure and developing characters, that's when it went downhill. Because I'm not watching Big Mouth. I'm
No,
not watching. I'm not watching BoJack Horseman.
Come on now,
no.
Big Mouth, man. Y'all need to give it a.
People swear by BoJack though for some
And
reason.
you don't even like South Park. I fucks with South Park a little bit,
I
not too much, but a
I
little
do
bit.
too. I do just like I say the good. Look up the good episodes. Those ones are worth watching.
all right. What
But
are the good episodes? What are the peak moments in South Park?
South Park peak moments of
the
South Park.
You know the Pokemon, the one where they make fun
Pokemon.
of
No, when
Pokemon.
they did the anime parody, something like
Bro,
it was like
just at least look up the clips, bro. That one is fire. It is for that again time period. It is so accurate. I got to buy them. I got to buy them. I got
so
to buy
Pokemon, but
the
when they were doing
Pokemon, bro.
when they were doing anime
literally
shit
like
was
a
fucking funny
Pokemon.
too.
And it is like for that time period, for that time period, that's accurate as fuck. Like
Your Pokemon.
Show
yeah,
Pokemon, check it
it's
out.
making fun of Pokemon. Bro.
All right. Because what else? What else, bro?
They've done a lot of background noise worthy of. You could be working on a project right now. You could be on your laptop typing up a story, right?
Tom
And then
Cruise.
you just look to the left, I'm like, what the fuck did they just say? Like, what are they talking about? Like, South Park is good, perfect background noise because they got a lot of turn your head moments. You know, they really do.
And I will say that the older seasons now are actually kind of low key worth watching. Like worth it, a little worth it. I'm being honest, bro. Like it's good. It's good background.
Uncle Jack, I'm gonna say this real quick.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta really watch anything, but you could have it as background noise and be like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, are they still killing Kenny? Are they still killing Kenny?
I think
Sometimes.
they're killing them in these days because, like, you know, I guess that kind of ended when Chef
You know,
died.
I'll say when he appears in the episode, they might, but he doesn't appear as much all the time. I don't see him getting killed though. I know they made him a superhero for like a whole season.
I mean, I do remember. I think was it Master P? Didn't Master P write a song about Kenny, bro?
Yeah, he did. I remember back that, bro. You unlocked a whole fucking crazy memory I damn near forgot about. Wow.
Oh, that when they made fun of him for Vote or Die.
No,
Oh shit.
Yeah, but Master P had a whole song about Kenny, bro, where the rats was chasing him. Kenny hit the lottery. Kenny was fucking doing all kind of shit, but couldn't outrun the rats or some crazy shit like that, bro. I mean, I don't even remember the movie. Do y'all remember anything about the movie?
Blame Canada. Saddam? That's it.
Yeah, Blame Canada. Terrence and Phillip.
That's it.
Did you know they did a spin-off movie with they fucking playing with puppets and stuff like that? It was called American.
Man. Team America World Police.
Team America, yeah.
Bro, why as a kid I wanted to see it so badly and saw it and was like fully disappointed.
Look, bro, Aqua Teen was better than South Park, bro.
Whoa.
That I can agree with.
Okay.
That I can agree with without a doubt.
I'm gonna dodge that real quick.
Yeah. Word. I thought Aqua Teen was better.
Aqua Teen over South Park. Okay.
Even though that first Aqua Teen movie was, oh man, that shit was bad. That shit was bad. That shit was so trash, D Smith.
I'm just glad I didn't pay money for it, bro.
Yo.
Because I definitely would have pulled a Gen Zer and went to go ask for my fucking money back.
Yo,
especially after that poster, that it doesn't even remotely trying to like at least make the poster about the fucking movie. Like I thought we were getting like death metal from that damn poster.
That shit was bad, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. One of these days, I don't know, man. It might take some convincing to get me to watch South Park. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I said before, we lived through that best era, bro. There was something for across
everyone in animation.
Yeah, man. Facts.
Can I ask this question? Can I ask this question real quick? Just real quick. Because the generation after us now has way too much media going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
is TV animation done?
Here it is. I think here it is. But everywhere
American
else, no.
style, I'd say American style animation is cooked, bro. There's nothing. I if it's not anime, it doesn't stand a chance. Doesn't stand a chance, man. I don't know. That hurts too. That fucks me up. Even thinking about that. But like, think about think about the backlash with X-Men '97, right? People our age are mad about X-Men '97. So if our age group are the ones that are bitching about it, who's gonna watch it? And if we're the ones that grew up with it, and like half of the people our age want nothing to do with it, who's gonna watch it? And that's an American product right there.
And that's an illustrated based job right there. Like these people worked hard, frame by frame, to draw
Yep.
that shit.
Yep. Talk
Back
about
when
it.
'90s was doing not frame by frame animation stuff like that, and our generation is passing it off.
Yep. I agree with D. Smith. I think the only thing that stands a chance is anime because there's still kind of like a mystique about it. There's still something about it that feels, I'm not gonna say exotic, but there's a mystery behind it. Like, what was the last American animation that took off in the last
Oh,
decade, bro?
oh.
In the last decade, what really hit? Or even in the last 5 years. We ain't even gonna say the last decade. In the last 5 years, what really hit, bro?
Rick and Morty's? That's about it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the last
Morty.
one. And that's a little bit,
Before.
they
Maybe
got the con
Adventure Time, maybe.
Yeah, I was about to say, and before that, it was Adventure Time, and then
right.
maybe Steven Universe.
Steven
But
Universe.
I
That's it.
think Rick and
Yeah,
Morty
Rick and
was the
Morty
one that
outbeat
crossed
both of
over.
those
That was the
by a
one
while.
that like crossed over. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Into
yeah,
the
yeah.
into the mainstream. Cause shit, I think
That
they was doing Rick and Morty Old Spice commercials, dog,
Old
and
Spice,
Doritos
Carl's
commercials. Yeah,
Jr.,
yeah,
uh, fucking God of
Doritos.
War, that God of
Right.
War one they did.
can I rewind you back
Yeah, go ahead.
real
Yeah.
quick? So the only thing that I can take to note that's got a longest running animation series going right now is Pokemon.
Shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. That's still going strong.
It wasn't until the news that we got that Ash Ketchum is now a Pokemon master. You know, which
Just
was
now, shit, bro.
I think it was
Took this
last
nigga.
year we
It
found
took
out that
this
Ash
nigga 20
Ketchum is
years.
Pokemon master.
Someone pulled down the banner and it says like 2000 or 1999 on there.
Last
It,
year, Ash
Just
Ketchum finally made it to Pokemon. I don't keep up with Pokemon. I'm
no,
at
no, no. That's fine.
151
Oh,
right.
well, I'm just saying.
I'm 151 right now, bro.
I
I
know
don't
he
know
took this
nothing
long.
afterwards.
I
took
know
this
he
nigga
took
20
this long
years.
because I saw a meme showing how long it's been since. So I know it took him this long to get
It
it.
took him 20 years, possibly, of just to become a damn Pokemon master. It still looked the same as age. This
Damn.
shit
Yo,
after all that,
that's
but
that's nasty
the
work.
longest running anime that's going on, like that's still not gonna even reach the peak of Dragon Ball and stuff like that, but they're still cranking them out and stuff like that. Is Pokemon, you know?
Yeah, thank you for not saying One Piece, man. I appreciate that.
Oh
Thank you.
hell no! What the fuck?
I'll say One Piece is gonna own the world.
But
One
I
Piece
mean,
fans, man, what were you gotta be careful when you mentioned about them.
Right.
oh man, but yeah, bro. Um, that's crazy, man. Was there ever a Pokemon manga? Was that ever on
Yeah,
print?
Pokemon has a manga, yes.
But that came after the card game and after the TV show, right?
I think
I think that
before.
was all simultaneously. I
Oh,
want to say most of that
okay.
stuff was simultaneously. I do know that the books came before the anime did, though.
Okay, yeah,
Because
you got
Pokemon
me on.
came out in Japan way before America.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
We,
that.
we
That
got
was
a
gonna be
year.
my
I
next
can't. I
question.
can't believe the gap was that big, but it always is.
So that's what like dead ass. That really because I didn't know that. I thought that hit the world all at the same time.
Mm-mm.
No, Japan had it for like 3 to 4 years before we ever got it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was an original Game Boy game, but you
Yeah.
always saw people playing it on the Game Boy Color. At least
Mm-hmm.
around my blog.
See,
Well,
that's news to me.
Pokemon is the most, and that's another float that's flying in the Macy D's parade. It's as impactful as Dragon Ball.
That's rare. See, that's a different level right there, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
that's
wish I could have mentioned this earlier during the time of what's the most impactful anime
yeah.
out there, but I failed to launch that out there. But Pokemon is reaching, but not there, but reaching.
Hey,
So
they don't care about that, bro. They just want that merchandise money.
Mm-hmm.
That's where their bread and butter is.
That's where that Nintendo world is coming into play. That's where that Nintendo world is coming to play. When when there's a Pokemon world in that damn Nintendo world, it's game over.
Exactly.
Fuck a Dragon Ball. I hate to say that, but fuck a Dragon Ball. Everybody's gonna be all about that Pokemon.
I mean, it's all about the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, then I mean, I was hoping that we wait till Donovan pulls up, but he brought up a good point here. He said the Mount Rushmore of creators in this space that we're occupying here. I mean, there's three names that I think we can all agree with, right? Stan Lee, Toriyama, Walt Disney.
Yep.
I'd be interested to know who you think
Wait.
that fourth name would be. Go ahead, D. Smith.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he was on there, but I'll say this: he was on there, but he got knocked off. George Lucas.
That was what I was gonna say. Oh shit! Hey, shout out! Hold up! Shout out!
Basement Band is in the house, yes sir.
Shout out to Old Kingdom Come over in the motherland, man. I don't know what time it is over there, bro.
Oh,
shout outs to Charles, man.
Shout out
to brother Charles, man. Word up. But I mean, if it's not George Lucas, that has to be those got to be the four faces right there, bro.
It's a competition for the fourth spot for us. I'm pretty sure there's a fandom out there that could sit there and speak on that.
Would you say Steven Spielberg?
If it's not George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, it'd be Miyamoto. Those would be the four names.
Oh, I thought you threw his face up there. I thought you threw Miyamoto's face up there already, but my bad.
Yeah, Pokemon. I'm saying like that's a hidden game that's in society right now. But
go.
Pokemon is competing against Dragon Ball right now.
But no, let's. I want to know who would be the. And imagine you just pull it back up here, like we were saying, the four faces, the four creators, Mount Rushmore creators in this space that we talking about here, right? I think the names, and I'll repeat it here because you just pulled up. The names that are not coming off would be Toriyama, Stan Lee, and Walt Disney. It's a race for number 4. I don't know who number 4 is, bro. I don't know.
I'm going to throw this out there as a an honorable mention, but Kevin Eastman.
Okay, for the Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Okay, I respect it.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard. There's not really any like just one animator. Like Disney did a lot of animation. You know what I'm saying? They run deep. I don't have any American animators that I can really think about.
So
we're just talking about worldwide here, though.
Yeah,
worldwide.
we're just talking about creators, period. Because this space that we taking up,
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah, like I said, I think Miyamoto would be that fourth face on that Mount Rushmore.
But you were talking about animation space, though, not just IP, right?
Well, no,
IP in general. I thought he was talking about.
We're talking about IP or animation.
Yeah. No, we talking IPs, bro.
IP. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where we get Walt Disney, Stan Lee. That's where we get some of them names from.
Okay, so Miyamoto, yeah, I agree with that.
Oh,
what you thinking, Martin? What you thinking, man?
I don't have anything, man. I'm trying to find like any kind of way to play devil's advocate, and I don't.
Pokemon Go didn't capitalize the way they should. Hey Charles, they still clocked $1 billion. What they didn't, where they fucked up at was that the one movie with Ryan Reynolds, where Ryan Detective
Detective
Pikachu is where they dropped the ball. That should have been a
That was
bigger
terrible,
moment,
bro. I swear that script was from 1999 that they just stuck in a vault.
But they was out in the streets with Pokemon Go.
Yes.
That was hot for about 3 months. But hold on, so we not disputing that. Those are four faces on Mount Rushmore for creators in entertainment in this nerd culture, quote unquote.
I can dig it.
Because right now the three is Stan Lee, Akira Toriyama, Walt Disney.
Yep.
Who's out there who's taking that fourth spot? It's just
I got Miyamoto. I think it has to be him, right? It has to.
I mean, I have to throw in Looney Tunes, man. What's going on in Warner Brothers, though? What's going on in Warner Brothers?
That's okay.
Nah, man. If you're gonna throw in Warner Brothers, bro, then you gotta include the comics, and then we get into a whole bunch of
I mean, look.
Yeah,
this is the reason why we need an audience, bro. Because we need external body.
At that point, you might as well just include all the studios. At that point.
No, but we talk about creators in general. These are the creators of the IPs, the intellectual properties alone.
Right.
You know.
Right. I mean, look, you can make a Mount Rushmore of Nintendo on its own.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody knows Mario.
The Mount Rushmore of Nintendo is bigger than probably about 90% of the whole gaming industry.
Like, I remember watching a TikTok or a YouTube video where somebody had flashcards. This is who is this character, and people would not know. But when they see a motherfucker named Goku, they know a Goku. They know a Sonic. They know a Mario.
Yep.
They know they know a SpongeBob. But when you throw out other shit out there, like a fucking, I don't know, man. Like any other character, like somebody like Inuyasha, who the fuck is that? You know? Gundam, who the fuck is that? Evangelion, who the fuck is that? You know? If it's not in the Macy's Day Parade, they did not make a cultural impact. Everybody in this world knows who a Pikachu is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, but look though.
They have a giant Pikachu.
Look. I'm just talking shit. I'm purely talking shit. But Inuyasha did have a float in one of the bitches before.
Before, yeah. Is it flying now? Is it flying now?
No.
There's a Red Ranger flying.
Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Right, but there's a Red Ranger still flying around there. People thought they forgot about Power Rangers, but there's a Red Ranger floating at the Macy's Day Parade. You know?
Oh shit! Hey, nah, I mean, I think that's it right there. I think that's where we got to close the book, bro. I think that's where we close the book on this. Kojima, he ain't Miyamoto.
No.
And
in the video game space, nobody's impacting the world like Mario has. Everybody in their dad's name, mom's name, grandma, grandpa's name knows who the Super Mario is.
I mean, we gonna smack the coins out of these niggas, man.
Everybody actually knows who a Sonic is too. A Sonic the Hedgehog. Everybody knows who a Sonic the Hedgehog is. Everybody knows who a Goku is.
Yeah.
But when you get to the point where Naruto, there's that people that do, and there's people who don't.
Hey, that didn't even end up being a debate, did it? We closed.
But if you see a Pikachu, people will be like, "Oh, that's Pokemon."
Close the book on that quick. I was thinking that would be a debate. The only other one that got a shot at it is George Lucas. That's it. He the only other one that really got a shot. But I mean, I don't know. Are y'all Star Wars guys?
I'm a Star Wars. I recently became a Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, we getting to Star Wars now. We're talking about comics. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
He said nerd culture. Oh Lord, look, hey Charles, I'm using Donovan's words for it, dog. I'm to say entertainment, but Donovan specifically was talking nerd culture, bro. But I mean, yeah, are y'all Star Wars guys? Star Wars really?
I didn't become Star Wars till 5 years ago.
I was a Star Wars fan, and then the Star Wars
fan
made me not a Star Wars fan as much.
I'm a deep fan. I done read some of the books that they now claim are canon. I've read the books that they deem non-canon no more. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yo,
cool.
they, you know what I mean? The books used to go hard, right?
Yeah, yeah. But they've done some serious retconning. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, would anybody put what's her name up there? Is it not politically correct to say that J.K. Rowling would be an honorable mention?
Woo.
Ooh, I think that most definitely so.
I'm a bob out of that one.
Is that it? Is that too controversial?
No, she has a whole land to herself.
I
Named
mean,
Wait, so
IP, so no.
quick question. So I'm saying if you was to go out right now in society, go to the mall, go to an event like a fair, go to an amusement park or whatever, and start asking random people questions. Do you know who this is and stuff like
yeah,
that? You know, you already get the answer of who makes cultural impact in society, stuff like that. People, like I said, we've mentioned people will know who a Ninja Turtle is. People will know who a Power Ranger is. People will know who a Goku is, Naruto, possibly Pokemon, Star Wars, stuff like that. But when it comes to cultural impact and stuff like that, like how many of us know? Everybody knows who's a Spider-Man is.
okay.
Everybody.
Is Harry
Everybody.
is
Everybody
Harry
knows who's a
Potter up
wolf.
there?
Well, Harry Potter's up there.
I've never seen Harry Potter
I've
a day
never
in my
fucked with
life.
Harry Potter that deeply, but I know about it.
Maji,
Harry Potter's not up there. I'm a Harry Potter fan. Harry Potter's not up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yo,
you don't think so? I think so, bro. I think so.
they
No,
cleared
the
they
only
cleared the bed.
this is the only reason why it's up there. The only reason why it's up there is because there's no other magic movie or magic storyline that made sense. That's it. But
It's had
purely
no
how
competition. Is basically
Hold
what
on, hold on. I
there
like
you
where
go.
this is
There
going.
you go.
Are we
Because
are we are we answering these questions as old heads in
that
the
I can
game,
see.
or are we are because we don't apparently have female perspectives here, But
no, we don't.
I know there've been other books, but they haven't gotten as far as Harry Potter has. Let's be
yeah,
honest with ourselves. I know
there's
that there are other like my bad, Majid.
you want a
no you
female
can
perspective?
Like
What
female
do you know
books,
about
but
Harry Potter?
yeah, and you know why? You know why they like it? You know why they like Harry Potter? Because
What?
it's a magical movie that makes sense. It's a coming of age story, and it's the only one where it's like, I like this wizard. That's it. That's purely it, bro. That's purely it.
That's it.
It is because it ain't Harry Potter charm itself selling that fucking movie. It's the experience.
yeah,
It's what
it's
it's what all of those look.
it's support.
Harry Potter had a broad enough spectrum, but it was simple enough to where everybody could make their own version of what their own Hogwarts looked like. Like think
Right.
about it. Didn't we have Black Hogwarts on TikTok for a minute? That was a fucking trending thing, right? But
And
Right.
there's
but
a book about it,
isn't
bro.
it, isn't it unanimous that there's no black fucking wizards in Harry Potter? Like it's not really talked about, right? It only makes sense because it's simple enough to where everybody could align with that storyline. Not necessarily the character. It was, damn, I wish I went to Harry Potter Hogwarts when I was younger. You know what I mean? I wish I could have been
Right.
God and Leviosa. You know what I mean? That's all it
Right.
is.
Right.
I agree.
So, hey,
1,000%.
so I mean, cause that makes it. It's upstairs. Then it's upstairs, dog. It's
It's
Okay.
upstairs.
Okay. All right.
Is Harry
Oh.
Potter bigger than Star Wars?
Whoa.
no,
Same shit.
but you know what? It did more with less. I just thought about it. Only 8, 9 books.
That's a lot of books.
A couple of spin-off, a few little rinky-dink spin-offs back to what Majin said, because
I
most
like
of those
this.
stories are written in a way where it's basically just a blueprint and you add
I like
You
this.
just added in.
yourself in there.
And instead of Jack and the Beanstalk, it was Harry Potter has a chapter where he's climbing up the tower with a dragon. It's simple
Bro,
enough to where you can fit it in.
This is
bro,
fire.
you just basically
This is
I
fire.
love
I
how
mean,
you
but
did
like,
that,
I'm
Majin.
a,
You just said she just copied and pasted
Keep
hold
going.
on,
That's
but
it.
like,
Let's
and
but
then
go.
like,
told you to take a picture.
Let's
but
go.
but in the spectrum, both
Uh,
have a world in Universal and Disney. So there's a balance. Star Wars have a world in Disney. and Harry Potter have a world in Universal.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but think about it. Oh, Star Wars is relied on so much of its deeper lore, multiple stories. Harry Potter's only had to really rely on 8 books.
That's it.
Facts.
And
That's
kids. So
and
put it like this.
they don't have as many characters as Star Wars, and they managed to make the same amount of money with way less characters.
whoa. The same amount of money?
Whoa.
Well, I said about the same amount.
I mean, look, they cleared a bill last year on a half completed fucking video game, right? Hogwarts Legacy was like
again, copy and paste.
That
My
was
boy
entry
said
level.
copy and paste.
That was entry level shit right there, right?
Right.
Let's not forget the generational divide, gentlemen. Charles, you speaking some gospel. We talking.
Wait. So real quick. Okay, so we're divided of the world of magic opposed to the world of space.
They're both magic. They're both magic. Yeah, they're both magic.
It's all wizardry at the end of the day.
Exactly.
One does robots, the other one doesn't.
Nah, not even. You keep it simpler than that. Harry Potter is Star Wars for children. Star Wars is Harry Potter for adults.
Star Wars is King Arthur. For
it is because Luke is based off Arthur. He said that.
I don't want ray guns. I want a sword now. Instead of having a fucking wand, I now have a sword.
So it's upstairs though.
Yep.
It's upstairs.
It's underneath the umbrella of Disney. It's underneath you know what I'm saying?
Star Wars is for the mature fans, and Harry Potter is more for the coming of age.
I think one's Gen X, the other's Gen Z.
Is that the word the divide is at?
I say more millennial. No, you're right, Gen X. You're right.
Because Gen X grew up watching the movie.
But HBCU. Oh man, we're gonna get to that too.
This conversation can easily divide generations, stuff like that, man. Star Wars against Hogwarts.
So let's keep this honest though. Like, I've never in my life seen more than 5 minutes of a Harry Potter movie before. I've never read a single.
You never gave it a chance as background noise or anything.
I watched all the way up until part 1 of the last movie, and then I gave up. For some reason, that's where I drew the line. I don't know why.
Alpha Theta Slytherin.
Alpha Theta Slytherin. That's wild.
That's an academy right there. You know, we go right. But like, I mean, because I guess the generation after us, they fucks with academy stories. That's why I didn't really care about Harry Potter, because it's another story about academies.
But D. Smith is on to something here, because Harry Potter came out. That shit was popping when I was in elementary school, bro.
Me
like
too.
early 2000s. My niece just turned 14 3 days ago, and she's in tune with Harry Potter. Like, she's in tune with that. That's her shit right there.
Has she read the books?
Like,
and this is where it's at. It's a good piece of literature. It's a book that you can put yourself in the story. J.K. Rowling did a great job. That's it. People simply can read it, no matter what age or generation, because we all love magic, and it's simple enough. It has a skeleton where it's like, okay, I can see myself going to a magical college. You know what I mean?
Right. You cooking. I agree with you. Literature is where we draw the line at right there.
But Star Wars had literature too.
Right.
Star Wars did have literature. But it didn't take off until it made a movie.
Right.
Remember, the only people who knew about the Star Wars books were motherfuckers playing D&D, because it reads like a D&D game, right? That's where it came from. Now, granted, it does have a black woman's touch to it. If you know who the creators are, how they got married and all that good stuff, she did help and change that. And when it became an actual movie, she had more interaction with that. So we're talking about kind of like we were talking about J.K. Rowling having female like interaction. Women love Harry Potter. It's simple enough to where it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Star Wars at first, when it was a book, it was very lore inspired, just like D. Smith said, very deep in lore, right? But then when he got married and met his woman in college, she was like, if you put a little bit more fantasy on it, it's gonna sell. And then we got the first movie that was just fucking ridiculous.
Right. Because Star Wars just would have been doomed if it wasn't. Without the fantasy aspects of it, Star
it would have
Wars
been
doomed.
I agree.
Yeah. Agree. I agree. Damn, that's
That
dark, but I agree.
would have been Doom. And who gives? Anyways, moving on. Let's stay on track. Let's stay on
Definitely. Go
track.
ahead, go man. Keep us on track, Uncle Jack. Keep us on track. That
Mind your
rhymes right
wit,
there too. That's
spitting
bars.
facts. No,
Bars. Keep us
that's
on
a
track,
fact.
Uncle Jack.
No, because I don't want to talk about Dune. I'll get a headache talking about Dune. I
Mhm.
don't know shit about Dune.
I,
I
I'm
don't. I
I'm
don't.
I'm
I've read the
catching up.
book.
I'm
We can
catching up.
get in that. We can get in that after. We can get in that after. I'll
So
Later
explain
on,
my
yeah,
point
later
on
you
that.
on. Yeah, later. We can get
you
into Doom
read the
later on.
You
oh
gonna
my
make me pop
god.
another beer?
Nah, hey, I'm gonna give me a refill in a minute, but just staying on topic here because this I like how we just detoured in this. So in terms of the hierarchy of let's get away from the creators. Let's talk about mass media because that's really what we're talking about here anyway. Like what's something that's like right on the edge of being in that in that lore or in that pantheon of a Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Dragon Ball.
Any
Um,
form of media?
I'm saying
Or
what's on the cusp of really breaking through that next level.
okay, becoming the next big hit.
No. I'm saying not necessarily the next big hit because there's a lot of things that I didn't mean to cut you off, D. Smith. My bad, brother. What I'm gonna say is, okay, over the last couple years, The Walking Dead was probably right there on the edge. Game of Thrones was right there on the edge,
breaking that
right?
seat.
We're going to
Breaking
live
that
action.
ceiling. Yes, I
Okay.
don't. I think what else can really because there isn't a lot of space there. We all know who the Ninja Turtles are. Like Orion, you said it from jump. You said it from jump. Okay, the Academy genre. What does it take for something to break through to that next level to where everybody knows about it, even if you don't know about it?
I'll be right
How do
back.
I know about Harry Potter and I've never read a Harry Potter book?
I'm gonna throw this out there real quick, just because
Hmm.
as a costume performer, stuff like that, I am booked to wear these characters. You right?
Okay.
And the generation after me knows who they are, simply because Nickelodeon is putting in that fucking work. It's the fact of the matter is that Nickelodeon put those assholes in Fortnite is the only reason why the generations after me know about Ninja Turtles.
Hey,
And every time that I hear it, I have your skin on Fortnite. I don't want to hear that.
so so you feel a way about that.
I feel differently when I hear that I have your skin on Fortnite. I'm like, whoa, I'm my culture's more than just a fucking skin on Fortnite, you know?
Oh shit. So we gatekeeping the turtles?
Me personally, I am not an official representative of Ninja Turtles, but having been the man that met the creator and respect his art and respect his vision and stuff like that, I'm just saying that I'm at liberty to be like, Ninja Turtles is more than just a skin in Fortnite.
Right. So we like what's up this is what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say upstairs media. What do y'all consider upstairs media? What does it take for something to become upstairs media? What
I
does it
still,
take?
I think the most cultural impact out there lately, man, is we've mentioned a few of them. Like so far, I think Harry Potter has taken that realms with like Hogwarts Legacy, expanding on beyond the films and books and literature, and moving into video game space.
So it's
Because
branding.
there's so much mediums out there that's able to expand further than where it's actually got its recognition from. And me, honestly, so like I'm not a big fan of fucking, a lot of things and stuff like that. Of like, but Dune has come across into the video game space and stuff like that. And Dune is
So
actually catching up medium. It's on TV series, it's on movies, and now it's in video games.
is it upstairs yet though? Is it
Is it
top floor
upstairs?
media?
I don't. It's climbing, but it's not there.
Then the
So
answer is no.
So yeah, the short answer is no.
Okay.
But when it comes to possible chances of opportunities for it to climb up the stairs and stuff like that, as of right now, the biggest space right now is what MCU is doing and what DC is trying to do.
So we need branding. Does it take branding to get
It's
to that
all
top tier?
marketing. It's all marketing at this point.
Okay. Maji?
I would say it has to be generational. It has to at least be cross generational. You know,
I
that's
dig it.
that's what that is because like we're talking about Dragon Ball right now. You know what I'm saying? just for instances. So we all plan on sitting there and probably sharing this with our children. You know what I mean?
Yes, Dragon
But
Ball will be
then
recognized with the children. Yes.
Facts.
after the kids take it on, then that's when, hey, this is still going on because of course we know what Goku looks like, but then there's probably some kids who are still reading the black and white comics and they have a different version of Goku in their own head. So then we
Mhm.
start getting these remakes and stuff like that. They want to see it how they want to see it. We want to see how we want to see it, and then we are able to, as a generation, be like, so my Sub Zero, he actually had a mask. My Scorpion, you know what I'm saying, he was a skeleton underneath. Now it's different. You feel me?
Right.
So it
Right.
has to be cross generational for one. That's really the main thing. Then after that, then it's the portrayals that come out. Once we start seeing, okay, so this is your version of Sub Zero, and this is mine. Then we're able to meet in the middle and make a TV show, a movie like Marvel. How many versions are there in Nick Fury? How many versions are there in Spider Man?
That's
Essentially, it has to be somebody that's cross generational, but then I can align with it, you can align with it, and then it's not like we're both taken away from it. You know what I mean? Because this is to get on the Game of Thrones real quick, right? We're talking about how that's close, right? If you've read any some of the George R. R. Martin books, like that book started a long, long time ago under a whole different name called A Song of Fire and Ice.
Fire and Ice, baby. Game of
And
Thrones
I,
was
I
written
read
first.
that I read that at the same time of me reading Harry Potter as a young kid in school. So I knew Game of Thrones was gonna come about and that it was gonna be a great TV show because it was a great fucking book. Right? The book was great. Now, personally, I don't really care for the TV show, can't hold you up. But it is what it is. That's just me. That's where I'm at in my generation where some people are like, well, the Doom books are better than the fucking movies, and now the new movies, they're weird, and the old ones were weird. But that's starting that conversation because there's three different versions of Doom, and now people are like, well, which one should it be? Which one actually makes sense? What should we say?
Okay.
which one that
Okay.
people give a fuck about that has universal appeal that isn't
Okay.
going
Be
to
There you
done.
go.
go off in 5 seconds. But
I'm,
I like what you said, Majin. You bring up an interesting fact: the idea of
y'all keep it going. I'm gonna
reboot.
give me a refill. Be right back.
All right, the idea of rebooting franchises that were already big and successful and redoing retelling the story and maybe doing some touch-ups. Is that something that you could see happening more of?
Like right now, I think we're in it because we're in the age of remakes. Now we're in the age of like, okay, well, we didn't have this type of technology and we didn't have this type of storytelling to actually get into it. But now, instead of it just being in a book and it being your imagination, now we got, well, this selective, generation X likes this. This subsect of generation Y likes this. So now we're getting to the point of, like you said, we're trying to find that universal appeal to where it's like, okay, we're not disrespecting the characters, but we're also not disrespecting the content consumers.
You
So,
kind
yeah,
of see that happening with Avatar right now.
Well, I mean,
yes,
look what
That's the best
society is doing
example.
right now. Look what society is doing right now, man. Like, it's the fact of the matter is that Super Mario was able to bridge a lot of generational gaps. Everybody knows who Super Mario is, stuff like that. And the
hmm
fact of the matter is, it's like that. We're at a day and age right now. It's sad, but I'm going to throw this out there, and nobody wants to hear it. But Twilight could easily be rebooted. You know,
I
oh,
agree.
without a doubt, without
Yeah.
a doubt.
we're at an age right now
Don't
that
wish that,
Twilight could be
please.
rebooted.
I still carry the scars, man. I still carry the scars from the
I
teenage
hate
years.
the only reason why I know about Twilight is because of women. I don't give a fuck about no damn Twilight. But the only reason
But
why I know about Twilight is because of women. But
the only reason I know about Harry Potter is because of women.
exactly. That's the only reason why I knew about Harry Potter is because of women, something like that. But it's never been my personal interest of caring about Harry Potter and caring about Twilight. So I was more of a Star Wars person, and I was simply happy with Dragon Ball. And the only reason why women know about the shit that we like is because of us wearing the shit, wearing Ninja Turtles, wearing Power Rangers. That's the only reason why women would know about it, because we carry that shit. We carry that torch. But women
Yep.
also carry torches too. And they have a lot to throw out there and shit like that. They can sit here and talk about Adventure Time, which will carry on adventures of time through generations of time. SpongeBob, fucking Fairly Odd Parents, and stuff like that. All this shit is subjected to being rebooted and stuff like that, just to carry on for generations on and stuff like that. But at the
Okay.
end of the day and stuff like that, um, it's what we give so much deep love and passion for will carry on for generations on and stuff, you know. And Dragon Ball will
Godzilla.
always remain key at the top of all aspects of life and stuff like that. We're talking about
Facts.
all pinnacles of life, all you know, whatever the fuck and stuff like that. But women, children, adults, everybody will know about Dragon Ball because what the amount of passion as fans we invest in that stock, you know.
Yep.
Okay.
And the fact of the matter is something that is like these industries, these corporations are investing in and trying to keep these legendary IPs going, because in any other day, stuff that they could actually end off as battle tools, and they could end off as street sharks, they could end off as Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. They are just now subjected to now just relegated in the time of remembrance of time. But now we're looking at shit like reboots of maybe like a sequel of Beetlejuice and stuff like that.
Nah,
you know,
that's not upstairs, bro.
It's not upstairs, but that is a household name. There's people that know.
Following.
But I'm saying, but Beetlejuice alone. But I'm also saying Adam's Family that has to reach generational gaps.
Adam's Family is upstairs. Adam's Family is upstairs.
Everybody knows who's the Adam's Family. Everybody knows who's the Adam's Family. You know.
After Adam's Family, is it not Beetlejuice?
It is.
It is.
Then after Beetlejuice. After Beetlejuice,
skeleton from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I was just about to say that. Is that not another little cult right there?
That's another cult right there.
Then after that, then we're gonna get Invader Zim back once again.
Right.
But wait, hold on, let's slow down. Let's take this walk. All right, just going back through the comments. Charles says
Godzilla said it has potential. Yes.
Godzilla is upstairs. Nope, Godzilla is upstairs. Upstairs.
King Kong.
Upstairs.
Monsterverse.
The guy's literally from the 1940s. He's upstairs.
King Kong is upstairs. All right. So I'm gonna throw some IPs out there, and I want y'all to tell me if it's upstairs or if it's not. All right.
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Wait.
Yeah.
There's got to be a movie to be. There's a cult following, but there's got to be a movie that launched so people know.
We need more.
No. Look. This is why I cut you off on the movies.
Let my fly.
I cut you off on the movies, bro. There's been so many different remakes. There's been so many spinoffs that have been canon and non-canon. It's kind of like that Star Wars stuff. There's things that's been retconned. There's things that haven't. So it doesn't have a movie, doesn't have a TV show. They're trying, but it's still one of those comics. Almost, it's deeper than Splinter Cell. Okay, you got me?
Okay. So Metal Gear Solid is upstairs. Are we saying that?
Okay, it's upstairs for a cult following. The reason why, I'm gonna tell you right now, my girl only knows about The Last of Us because of the HBO Max series. I know Last of Us because of the PlayStation series, so I knew what the fuck was gonna happen. You know.
Great.
Let's be honest though. I think Metal Gear Solid is upstairs. I'm gonna agree with you. Everybody not everybody knows who the Solid Snake is, but me growing up going to like places like when they had the PlayStation truck touring around America, stuff like that. I was one of the people that actually went into that damn truck and played the damn Metal Gear Solid. That's where I knew Metal Gear Solid was an impactful name in my world. But there's also things like Silent Hill that has done better than Metal Gear Solid. It ain't upstairs though.
So this is where Silent Hill isn't up at top.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil is upstairs because of Capcom. That's the only zombie game that stuck around like Walking Dead. Walking Dead is the only TV show that we got that makes sense with zombies, right?
Fair.
So on espionage level, you have, you know who James Bond is, right? But now he's kind of getting out. The rights are gone. You know, we're seeing what's going on. They're rebranding that, right? So that's upstairs too. But if you don't know about James Bond, then you know about Metal Gear. If you don't know about Metal Gear, then you know about Jason Bourne, and then you know about Splinter Cell. So it's still to that point of the espionage. Most of us are military brats, but us being connected to that, we know about the greatest soldier that existed. You know what I mean?
Margin is cooking right now, bro. You putting up numbers right now, dog.
So I'm with you. It's upstairs. It's a cult following. It doesn't have the TV show Outbreak, but as a great piece of literature and then a great video game, and having lore, it's definitely there for all of us. You know what I mean?
Right, so MGS is upstairs. It's upstairs. All right. Stranger Things.
It's getting there.
I think it's upstairs. It's actually it's reaching generational. It's gapping the generation.
I agree.
A part of me wants to say it's upstairs, but
Wednesday show.
Adam's Family. I'm saying Adam's Family in general. Everybody knows Adam's Family. That's upstairs. Adam's Family is upstairs.
But hold on, Stranger Things. Is it upstairs or is it not upstairs?
It's upstairs.
I'm gonna say it's not.
I'm gonna say it's upstairs.
If you say it's upstairs, then you can say Black Mirror's upstairs.
Black Mirror's upstairs.
Okay, yeah, I already did. He's still on there.
I mean, you can't buy Black Mirror merch though. There's no Black Mirror merch.
But there is definitely them Stranger Things merch, and there's definitely Wednesday merch.
And I
selling out. I went to Netflix.com. They sold out.
And my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Oh, my bad.
You good? You good?
I think Stranger Things shouldn't be, but it is. But that shit's been around way too long.
It's got amazing Universal.
It's time to wrap that bitch up, man.
Okay.
Hey, look, cause man, y'all diving too deep in the if y'all know what that shit is about, y'all diving too deep into people being tested on this shit once again with that damn TV show.
Them niggas is my age, bro, and still in high school. Fuck out of here, man.
Just the nostalgia factor of the 80s is the reason why people my generation is able to be drawn on to Stranger Things. You know.
All right. Let's see. What else? Let me think. I like this combo right here. Sonic
Walking Dead. Is that upstairs?
Yeah.
Upstairs, meaty. Upstairs.
We said Resident Evil is upstairs.
Yep. Shit. Rick and Michonne just came back to TV 2 weeks ago. Upstairs.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
I say it's upstairs too.
You got motherfuckers that'll fight you for calling them a hobbit. You got motherfuckers that'll fight you for not calling them a hobbit.
You know, Sonic the Hedgehog is wrapping up the trilogy. Upstairs.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who Sonic the Hedgehog is.
I do think the lore is overrated though.
Absolutely.
I don't understand how people
what lore?
are so upset.
So it's a fan base. It's a. Oh, I'm about to get canceled, so I might not be in this podcast anymore. But it's a toxic fan base. But Sonic the Hedgehog fan base is all out there. You know?
Casual.
Sonic is OP.
You right. All right, wait. Hold on. You said what about Sonic?
Sonic is OP. Just put like that. He's a broken character.
I've already said it.
He's Goku in Super Sonic form, baby.
I'm not getting canceled anymore. I'm not going to speak on Sonic.
He never felt as after like 2003. He never felt fresh after that.
But hey, look, he runs fast and he has nice shoes.
There you go. You same boat. OP.
I need that as a meme now. Like a really good picture. It's just he runs.
Keep cooking, Uncle Jack. Keep cooking. Throw them IPs out. What we got?
He runs fast and he has nice shoes.
Godzilla, right?
Godzilla, oh, for sure.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
No, you upstairs.
I think Godzilla is upstairs. The
King
Matrix.
Kong.
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Yeah, got the Matrix.
Terminator.
See, this is where it gets a little. I think this is where it gets tricky, bro. I think
I think it's had its card revoked. I'll say that. It used to be upstairs, but it's had its card revoked.
Third floor.
I'm not disagreeing.
The Matrix used to be upstairs too, bro.
Yep.
Third floor.
It just had its card revoked and kicked downstairs.
By the creator, for the record. By the creator.
Right.
Throw some more out there.
Supernatural.
I never.
What we got?
Supernatural.
Niggas got like 13 seasons for 25 years and shit. They was on TV for a long time.
CW. Is it upstairs?
How much
cost? We need Charles.
Wait, how much like broad appeal to that? I know they had merch, but is it still like I don't hear people.
Look, they were talking about bringing the show back again, like they did Game of Thrones.
Listen, I know, Margin, I know you know the Snow Bunnies like Supernatural.
They did.
Nobody's like Supernatural.
I'm just saying, bro. They got 16.
Hey, you got my girl commenting in the background. Goddamn it!
Look, they got 15 seasons, bro. We was talking about
I mean,
Twilight.
you right.
We
I
know about
mean,
Twilight.
hey,
It basically was Twilight, except for
It
it was
was
opposite.
with
Instead of
demons and
fighting
shit.
monsters, they fight the monsters.
okay.
So Supernatural is upstairs. It's
I'm not
upstairs,
familiar with
bro.
Supernatural, but
I'm not
I'm gonna
either.
roll with you guys.
But it
It's
was
got a deep cult following, and it's mostly women. Okay,
Okay,
it's
okay.
mostly women.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Wait, is it
I
like Grey's
mean,
Anatomy?
oh man,
Oh
that
man, yeah. If you want to go on that, yeah. This is the spiritual version of that, basically.
nah man, we
Okay,
don't need to talk about Grey's Anatomy, man.
okay,
Charles
Oh
about to holler at
no!
the
That's
comment.
all I was gonna say. No,
That's a
yeah.
soap
okay,
opera, though.
okay,
Look,
Your boy, no.
I
okay.
mean, like the X Files used to be upstairs. That was
Yes.
upstairs media 30 years ago. 30
Mhm,
years ago, that was upstairs, bro.
mhm.
Yeah, we're still waiting on a remake.
It's
That
sitting
ain't
at the bottom of the stairs begging for change.
it ain't gonna work, man. You can't. It ain't gonna work. Stranger
I don't
Things
know.
kind of took that ball and ran with
Yeah,
it.
Stranger Things ran with it. Yeah.
It's funny because I heard they're in the process of trying to reboot that shit right now.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, they supposed to get my boy Peel on it, wasn't he?
Yep,
How are we
Yeah,
looking about the Scream series in Chucky?
upstairs. Unfortunately, Scream is probably the most. Scream is upstairs. That's all I'm gonna
Scream
say.
is upstairs. Okay.
I went to see.
yeah.
I went to see Scream 6. Was it Scream? I don't even know what number we on now, bro. I
We at
went to see
6.
that shit last year, and the theater was full of kids and women. So Scream is upstairs. I don't
I
know
gotta
how.
believe it, man. Like Scream is up there. Everybody knows that name, that Ghostface. Everybody knows the
Yep.
Ghostface name.
I mean,
I grew
look,
up
Yeah,
on that
yeah.
shit.
yeah,
He's that
and
slasher that made it.
yo, there's people that want Ghostface to be like in fighting games as DLC now.
Ghostface in fighting games? No.
I'm telling you, go like
I will say
Ghostface
that
is
that,
He's
that TV
already in.
show was
He's already
pretty good.
in. What's that one game that's like Friday the 13th? What's it called? Dead
Oh,
Dead
you
by
Dead by
can.
Daylight.
Daylight.
Yeah,
Dead by Daylight.
he's
yeah.
already in there.
Scream is up there, bro.
And Chucky made it to Roblox all of a sudden and shit.
See, I don't know. Did y'all see the Child's Play show that
No,
dropped a
Yo,
couple
no.
there's
years
so many
ago?
girls out
But
there who's
I've heard people
so
talk
into
about it.
Chucky.
Nah, Chucky ain't up there, bro.
Whoa,
Chucky ain't
whoa,
up
real?
there.
Are you serious? Chucky ain't
Listen,
upstairs?
It's not upstairs.
you know,
Nah,
no man, they got rid of Chucky when fucking Chucky. Don't get me wrong, Chucky was a good one, and then we got Annabelle. Annabelle's way scary.
Annabelle over Chucky?
Yes.
Yeah,
now,
Are we
yeah.
putting Megan up there too?
Nah.
I mean, no man, Annabelle wins, bro. There's an actual Annabelle
Annabelle.
doll.
Annabelle was the new doll.
Yeah, because there's no real Chucky doll. We know it was a story, but there's no real Chucky doll. There's a real Annabelle doll.
Yeah,
I
there is a
mean,
real Annabelle doll. Yes.
let me see. What else we got, man? What else we got? I think Deadpool is upstairs now, bro.
Deadpool's
To be
upstairs.
honest
Everybody
with you,
loves Deadpool. Everybody, every generation knows about Deadpool.
that had no business.
And
That
it
shit
was
had
underground for the longest time too.
Yeah, he kind of came out of nowhere.
had no business blowing up the way that they blew up, dog. And that's probably
Spider-Man.
gonna
Why don't I just imagine
absolutely.
him running into SmackDown with a chair in his hand? He can't. Oh my God! It's Deadpool. He comes out of nowhere. Ryan Reynolds runs in with it full gear with a chair and just.
But that's the
Yo,
thing.
it's so
Deadpool is
funny.
given that allowance to do anything he wants. That's the
Right.
thing that society has get Deadpool that running space to be
But-
able to do what the fuck he wants to do.
But to be fair, the thing about Deadpool is that the movies delivered. Deadpool 1 and 2 are actually like I
Yes.
think maybe if not great movies, as close as great as they can be in the superhero genre. I think Deadpool 3 is going to be the highest grossing movie of the
Oh, it
year.
is.
I
It
think
is.
so too.
I'm
Yeah,
standing
they
on
brought
it.
back Wolverine.
Will at least be. Hey, nah.
I'm
I
standing on
don't think
that.
there's nothing else coming out this year. It can
Nothing is fucking with
it
that.
even compete.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, they look. Deadpool actually broke the fourth wall, and in all his movies, he still was talking shit. He's like, look, how are we here and there's no mutants here? Ain't this
Yo,
some shit?
Wait,
work.
so wait. I don't. Quick question. Out of all the podcasts that we've done, so that after we did the movie review of what's coming out this year, stuff like that, there's a couple of things that's just being reiterated, such as Ghostbusters, Beverly Hill Cops,
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
They're basically
Are those
looking at
upstairs or downstairs at this point?
No, we got Ghostbusters because Casper couldn't keep it.
Ghostbusters used to be upstairs.
I
Yeah,
agree.
we got Ghostbusters because Casper couldn't keep it. He's not a good. He's not cute anymore.
I'm gonna say Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills Cop is fun. Bad Boys, that's fun. And I mean the spinoff to the John Wick is upstairs because we got an official spinoff and a TV series. John Wick is upstairs media, bro.
Agreed.
No, I'm sorry, John Wick. John Wick is upstairs media, dog.
John Wick. Okay.
Top tier. Top tier.
Yeah, there's
Top
a deep cult following on that where people are still like, John Wick's not dead. Yeah, blah blah.
Do you
Yeah.
guys agree that?
I mean, I believe he's dead, but I'm
Doesn't
interested
even
to
matter.
see what they're
It
going to
don't matter.
But do you guys believe? But do you guys believe Keanu Reeves has actually dominated that role as John Wick over Matrix?
Yep,
Oh hell yeah.
absolutely.
That shit he was learning in the Matrix, he perfected in John Wick.
That's a haymaker. Yeah. I think at this point, I agree with you. More people recognize him as John Wick than they do as Neo from the Matrix.
Damn.
Right.
think so.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can also recognize him in what was that movie? Constantine?
Constantine
You know what I mean?
should have had it. Yeah. They should.
That was a good one. It was a good movie. But once
Yeah.
again, you know, he playing the one again and he's always the main center. He's always had that type of character and feel, but now he's definitely like he epitomized that in John Wick. It made you feel like a regular man who still knew a little bit of badassery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, John Wick. And I mean, like, they did the spinoff that's on Peacock for the Continental, and then the Ballerina joint is coming out in theaters this year. John Wick is upstairs media, bro.
Yeah, he sold games, he sold comics, he just sold movies, TVs, and spinoffs, bro. Yeah, that's it.
A John Wick game. Damn, was it mobile?
No, man, no. They had a couple, but it was called John Wick Parabellum, where you gotta make a choice in like 6 or 7 seconds.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Because I can see them doing something in VR with that shit.
Yeah, that would be heat. That would be heat.
Just do super hot. Just redress the game super hot.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
Just redress the game. Same thing.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Hotline Miami.
Damn, D. Smith, that's a great idea.
Hotline Miami, Hotline Miami fits in that category.
Super hot. Maybe you go a little bit longer than like 2 seconds left, because that's a little too slow.
Yeah, no, that's a good ass take right there. Damn, I didn't even think about that.
I ain't never heard it. Man, I gotta look that up, bro. What the hell is super hot? Bro?
You haven't played super hot? None of y'all played super hot?
I played super hot on VR, bro. That is like great.
It is legit.
That's enough to make you want to
John Wick at that point. At this point,
so
super hot is like Matrix and John Wick mixed together.
Bro. Yeah, Uncle Jack, put it like this. It came about where like it's kind of like cyber. What's that damn ninja movie that we were talking about? The cult one. God damn it! It's just like a cyber slasher, but it's also like a hacker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody it got a storyline in it. My man hooks up to this computer and then he joins in and he starts finding all these murder scenes. But then, yeah, they got their own kind of. It's like John Wick meets.
You talking about?
I know everything looks all pixelated, but I'm saying if you addressed it. The concept.
Yeah, I've never played that before, dog.
No, super hot.
Bro, the game is really good in VR.
You owe it to yourself to play a game of super hot. It's a really good game.
Okay, all right. Well, let's get back to this, bro. Tekken.
Yeah, back to
Tekken. That's upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, hold on. I'm a big fan of Tekken, but it has not reached mainstream. I don't think it's reached mainstream.
Ghost Runner. That's what I was thinking of. My bad.
Ghost Runner, yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah.
But Tekken, no, I do not think it's upstairs.
I'm listening.
I'm a Tekken fan. I play Tekken 8 a lot. I don't think it's upstairs. Nobody knows who the Kazi is. Nobody knows who's the Heihachi.
So you telling me right now that Mortal Kombat is more popular than Tekken?
Yes.
I can't answer that. Don't do that.
I'm going to answer that.
That's not fair.
I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that. I'm going to answer that.
You go to Japan right now. You go to Japan right now. There are not any fucking. There's nobody from Mortal Kombat that has their own fucking arcade, bro. Stop it.
Mark,
I'm gonna agree with you about Japan, but I'm talking about worldwide impact.
We got Mortal Kombat 2, the movie, is coming out next year.
Mortal Kombat has more of a cultural impact than Tekken. I'm
Monster
sorry,
like,
and I play. I have all. I have Mortal Kombat 1. I have Street Fighter 6, and I have Tekken 8. Mortal Kombat has
but worldwide. Hold on. I'm gonna make the case for Majin while he thinks. But worldwide, though, what do people know more? Let's be honest. Oh, let's keep it a buck.
Okay, I'm gonna listen.
Tekken and Street Fighter, or Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat worldwide. If you stuck between those two picks.
Wait, but you're talking as a gamer?
As a cultural impact.
As a gamer and as a regular person.
Dog, ratings exist in video games because of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
There's a rating system in video games because
but how much is that translation now than then, though?
Let y'all cook. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'm gonna come back.
When you say right now, what do you mean, bro?
Like right now. Like, how many people really are worldwide fucking with Mortal Kombat over Tekken?
I get it. Tekken 8 is the best fighting game out of all three that we talked about last year. But as a brand, Mortal Kombat is upstairs, bro. As a brand, like there's been comic books, bro. There's been comic books, TV shows, movies. There's a whole Mortal Kombat animated universe going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Going on right now, separate from the video games. You know what I mean? When Mortal Kombat dropped, when was that? Back in 2021?
Yeah.
When that dropped back in 2021, like that was the highest streamed movie on HBO Max that year.
Okay.
While also getting a theatrical release. And it was ass. That was the most disappointing movie that came out that year. And it got a sequel.
Oh, damn.
And it got a sequel.
Nah. I'm still holding firm on it because the only reason I'm holding firm. Look, I'm not saying that it doesn't generate dollars, but I'm also saying that it is not generating dollars where it's out of the hole. The only mass media that is always making money is the fucking video game. The movies still are ass and they still flop. You just said it your fucking self. It had a great release, but it only has a great release because of how hard they were fucking pushing it. It's the only fighting game movie we have, so of course it's gonna win.
They did drop that clip online.
It fills that space. That's it. That's the only fucking reason. Because it still fails.
I'm not gonna debate that Tekken is a better fighting game series, but Tekken.
Recap for me.
All I'm saying, bro, is that Mortal Kombat is upstairs. Street Fighter is upstairs. Tekken is right there. There's this much separation between Tekken and them other two, bro.
I'll give it to you. Once again, I'll give it to you. The only reason I'm giving it to you is because all of those fighting movies have been done. We don't have a Street Fighter movie, all right, for one. Okay, but Tekken's fighting movies, we got an anime, right? And we do got an anime for Mortal Kombat. Those hit. Those made sense. But the movies, both movies, all movies, still okay. Not even the older Mortal Kombat. We liked it because it was new and it filled that spot, right? Had a cult following once again. That's why it's upstairs. I'll give it to you. They did it first, but that doesn't mean it's still not trash.
You're killing me, dog.
Recap for me, guys. Recap for me.
You didn't miss nothing.
You didn't miss much.
All the action.
I think Tekken is right there, bro. Tekken is right there.
Tekken is at an equal balance, and I'm a big fan of Tekken.
So is it upstairs
I love Tekken.
or is it not upstairs?
It is not upstairs. I'm sorry. Nobody knows who's a Kazuya. Nobody knows who's a Jinkazama. Nobody knows who's a Heihachi Mishima.
I get you, but nobody knows anybody else outside of fucking Mortal Kombat besides Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Oh my God.
that's where it's at. That's all it took.
So
That's all it takes these days.
look though, I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing and saying that they don't have the paper that's following them. But when you're at a fucking 85% red line mark, you're still garbage.
Oh my god! All right. So Tekken.
But wait, Tekken is at 8. How many iterations of Mortal Kombat is out there though?
Okay, how many times did they have to change their storyline?
Oh my!
Ooh, 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 ooh.
All right, don't fuck with me on that. Once again, Tekken is the longest standing storyline, fighting storyline game and movie.
But who really is paying attention to Tekken? Like
You know about it. Hold on, you know about it.
I know about it. I do.
Okay, and we have our cult following. Part of us are fucking here right now.
But in the esports realm, who's really paying attention to Tekken?
No,
Look, no. Nick, hold on, bro. There's a whole motherfucking Tekken tournament. Stop it.
I completely understand, bro. But when it comes to Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, come on now. Those names recognized. People knew who a Ryu and Ken is. People knew who a
They do.
is.
Everybody knows two characters from both of them fucking games, bro. I'm not disagreeing.
But if I show a Kazuya Mishima to a girl and shit like that, who the fuck is that? Is that Goku? Is that Vegeta?
Look. You're making sense. Right? But women are not in the fighting games like men. I get you. You're saying that it's cross boundaries, and they do push things.
Hold on. Let's stay on track here though. Wait. Let's just get back here. The convo is so mind you saying Tekken is upstairs? Yes or no? Is Tekken upstairs media?
I'm saying if Mortal Kombat is upstairs, Tekken has to be there too. Because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying they kind of qualify on both spectrums, but then they don't.
You fighting hard for Tekken, dog.
I wasn't here.
I respect you. I love the fuck out of Tekken. All right, I grew up on Tekken, but I can't give Tekken that respect. I'm sorry because it didn't make that much of a culture impact.
I understand they got the movies, but once again, that movie still was bullshit. Right? Okay, so look, we don't really care about Twilight, but we fucking know about it, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so Twilight's up there because we know about it. It did pass. I'm giving you that. But it's not up there because it's still fucking garbage.
Bro, all right, listen, man. We need the receipts, dog. Tekken just got to bring... All right, look. Man, I don't know, man. I think Tekken is right there, man. I think Tekken is arguably... There have been bad Street Fighter games. There have been bad Mortal Kombat games. Objectively, I don't think you can say there's ever been a bad Tekken game.
No, there has not.
But you can definitely say there's been a bad Tekken movie.
Yeah,
it has. Yes,
just like you can say there's been a bad Mortal Kombat movie that we suddenly have a fucking sequel to.
That Tekken movie was equivalent to Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, I'm gonna give you that.
And the first Avatar movie, right?
Yes, and Mortal Kombat was only slightly better than those. Slightly.
Yes,
and still
slightly better.
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter did not balance.
Yeah, look. He says it's upstairs. I'm saying if it's upstairs, you got to put Tekken there with it.
I'm putting Tekken right there. Give me my line. Where's Tekken at right here? Hold on.
Right I'm saying they're both even. I'm saying they're even.
That's Tekken right there. That's Tekken right there. This is Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. This is where Tekken is at. I'm sorry.
Hey, all right. That's how you feel.
This was the debate of the night right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love Tekken to death. I play more Tekken in Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat.
Me
but
too.
Tekken is right here. Right here.
If Tekken, I'll tell you this. All Tekken needs to be considered that upstairs. You know where they dropped the ball at, cuz I'll be honest with you. They fucked up with Tekken Bloodline. The joint that was on Netflix last year. That's where they fucked up at. Because that was not good, bro. That was not good, man.
But it was an anime that was better than the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
So you know, they redeemed themselves just like Mortal Kombat redeemed themselves with these movies. Okay, that's what I'm saying. They're right fucking there, bro. They're right there. The only difference is Mortal Kombat is Americanized, and of course they're like, well, goddamn it, we can do explosions better in Japan. We got to capitalize on it. That's it.
I mean, look, and I'll keep it a buck with you. Mortal Kombat 1 is a demo of a game.
Yeah, it's
It
trash.
kind of is.
It's a demo. Mortal Kombat 1 is a demo of. It'd be great to see the completed version of Mortal Kombat 1 that they
But out of
wanted
the
to
three,
release.
who does the culture recognizes the most?
Street Fighter, unfortunately.
Sorry,
Why is that unfortunate?
unfortunately.
I like Tekken better.
Wait. Why is wait,
D. Smith
these-
speaking facts though. Street
you
Fighter is
took
the
a,
most cultural impact. Everybody knows who's a Ryu and Ken and Chung Li.
my man said unfortunately. Like what's that? Why we mad at Street Fighter though?
I'm
I like Tekken more.
I'm more
I
Tekken
grew
man.
up playing and watching Tekken, so that was my fighting game. So
But
But I agree.
Street
Look,
Fighter takes the
I
cake.
say that.
even I agree. Even I'm agreeing. I'm more
Listen,
taking than anything. I fucking hate Street Fighter. That's the last fighting game we'll choose. That's third on my list. We'll play Mortal
look,
Kombat before we play that.
I mean, I'll keep it a buck though. Like people went out and bought PlayStations because of Tekken 3. Tekken 3 sold consoles back in the day, bro.
That's the reason why I have this shit. Just
Like,
because of fucking those fighting games that we just mentioned. All three of those damn fighting games is the reason why I went into the new generation.
we gotta keep it a buck, man.
Yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
3,
We got to run the ones, man. We got to run the ones.
Tekken 3 was heavy, man. That was pressure. Tekken 3 was real pressure back in the day, dog. That was like the attitude era of Tekken right there. Everybody on Tekken 3 was bringing smoke, bro. Brian Fury,
Bro,
Hooray,
the music is playing in my head right now in the intro.
King. You know what I mean?
Majin, we're gonna need to do a couple of rounds though.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am not
I'm
disagreeing.
I'm throwing it out there that we need to throw a couple of rounds at each other.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
No, that was a dope convo. That was a dope convo. We gonna have to revisit that. I like that though. I like that. There's some more that we can get to, but I like where that was going, man. So the other thing, man, we you know what I mean, we just hit 2 hours. How y'all feeling, man? I think
Good.
we got another.
I got another hour in me, man. But wherever Dion is at right now, man, shout out to him and stuff like that, man. Hope he can join in on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout outs to the director, man. But all right. So look, we've been talking coded ever since me and D Smith had that.
I'm not ready. Hold on. I
conversation,
need another bottle.
Go ahead. What you gotta do? Get comfortable. Get comfortable, man. Cause we gonna get to the comment section here, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna quote a battle rapper named Clean Paper, man. I got a comment on where I seen a comment at. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
You pass me another twisted tea?
Oh, you want twisted tea?
Yeah, I want twisted.
Oh man.
I'm
So
gonna get twisted real quick. My girl about to pass me a twisted tea. No, non-sponsored.
No sponsor at all. No sponsor at all. Pay up. But look, man, me and D Smith, we had a convo for Black History Month last month, and it seems like every day since then, this has been a topic of conversation, man. It is March 9th of 2024. March 9th. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls, man. This is the day Biggie died. But rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. March
Oh,
9th.
for real? Facts? Is that facts?
Yeah. Biggie Smalls died on March 9th. But
Damn.
let's get to this here.
It is Memorial Day right now as we speak.
Here we go. Yeah, this is a big day.
Actually, no, that's top dollar. Right? Tell you that. In the future, it will be.
With this coded conversation, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Okay.
What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, dog? Like,
there's not enough shots in the world for me to handle this conversation. But go ahead, Uncle Jack, cook it.
So, what I want to know is, why was I wrong? Why did we catch heat for some of the comments that we made in relation to coded culture? You know what I mean? I just want to get y'all's takes on this here because we didn't get to talk about it for the month of February, and this is a good spot for us to dead it until next year, man. The floor is yours, brother. I'm gonna look at some of these comments from the last video.
So fill me in. Give me a quick little, you know what I'm saying, a little excerpt so I can bounce off on that.
All right. So the blurred community, as it's come to being known, the blurred community took it upon themselves to accept and pay tribute to non-black characters during Black History Month.
You mean
That's,
like green people, like Piccolo?
I mean, green, blue.
Ninja
I mean,
Turtles.
green, blue, purple.
And
You know what I'm
anything that
saying?
might have been synonymous with black culture.
Red.
Skeeter, Doug,
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, so here, put it like this. All right, I'm a reference this recent interview I just seen with Cat Williams on the Rogan show. Basically, we like to align with what is strong. You know what I mean? He said on there, black people tend to go towards menthol because it's natural, but then it's stronger, it's more pure. So the same thing of like why people are gonna be like, hey man, Knuckles is a nigga. The reason why they're saying that is because, well, Knuckles definitely can beat the fuck out of Sonic, right? We all know this, right? So Knuckles is clearly the stronger character. We all know about Piccolo being a great dad, but not really being a father. For some reason, he's stronger than Goku because Goku is a great fighter, but a bad dad. You know what I mean? You know, it's that people are finding things that they want to symbolize with their own culture, but since they're not specifically black like Popo or you know what I'm saying, like off the
General,
chick from Hunter x Hunter,
General
you know what I
Black.
mean? Since it's not actually like characterized or colored that sort, of course they want to be like, well, if he was white, they would have made him white. He'd be blue. He'd be Sonic. He'd be Shadow. You know what I mean? Simple as that. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, that we want to align with things and be like, yeah, that's our culture. It's a thing of exclusivity, like we said earlier. You know, when we went from being fucking nerds to blurs, it's an exclusive thing. That's all it is. It's all well. It's my character. I said it's my character. Yeah, all we're doing is we're trying to put a stamp on it before. Look, if I insert this where you be like white people shit, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I'm gonna
I
tell you right
like it.
now, real
I
quick.
dig it.
These green half shell heroes that I have behind me are already coded black by according to the blurs. Simply because they're based out of New York and they live in the sewer, meaning hidden from the publicity. And the fact the matter is that they're being taught by Master Splinter and stuff like that, with a code of martial arts, stuff like that, which is basically interests of black people of martial arts. Coded black. I, for one, can understand. I like to believe in that ideology, but in retrospect and stuff like that, could we? You know, and that's where the conversation lies at with us. Some of this is: are we going to be the people that's going to code these characters, or are we going to go to the opposing factor that says they are not motherfucking black people?
Yep.
But you're wrong if you say that.
I know that my reputation is at stake. Orion Online is reputation is at stake. If I sit there and told the fucking specific truth of how I feel of my ideology,
No,
I
tell the
want
truth.
to believe
Tell the
that
truth, brother.
these motherfuckers are black, but they're green.
And that's
That's it.
okay.
Right.
And it's okay that they're green.
Right.
That's it.
These motherfuckers back behind me, y'all know, y'all already know.
Look,
Y'all
hey,
green.
let's keep it. Hold on, let's keep it a buck. Their names wasn't Michael, Tito, Jermaine. You know what I'm saying? That's not their names, bro. That wasn't their name, bro. Nah, that wasn't their name.
Jermaine,
You know what I mean? That's not their name, bro.
Dante.
And, oh man. So I'm just saying. So I'm gonna read through some of the comments.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna read through some of the comments because there's a lot of comments that were on this video here, right? I'm gonna read the negative and the positive here, and I appreciate everybody that pulled up and actually interacted with us, actually on the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I respect anybody that brings the smoke to the comment section, right? All right, so first one we'll read here. Let's see here. I just was looking at one of them here. Okay, great points. But since they didn't have race in Transformers cartoons, I see Soundwave is black and G.I. Joe's Destro was a brother dipped in silver. Lord
Bro,
Vader was black in color and voiced by James Earl Jones, but Anakin was white.
De- Deathstroke is not black. No.
That
Yeah,
motherfucker's Asian.
Oh,
Destro,
he is. I thought
Destro
he was
from
like.
G.I. Joe. No, he was Scottish.
Yeah.
The nigga was
Yeah, I thought he was
Scottish.
like German or something.
Yeah, the nigga was Scottish. Man. Excuse me. No, no. The man was Scottish. Excuse
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
We can fix that in post. All right, another comment here. This one was relatively funny. Is this a respectability politics argument for blurs? Followed by emojis.
Oh, okay.
Thing, the thing with that group is they're blurs. That is why they like that shit. If they can put themselves into a story that's captured their imagination, they're going to. I agree about the no honorary blacks, but fantasy characters are black coded headcanon. This is how fandoms work. It's just blurred specific when it's blurred. There is a line, but this ain't it, Chief.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. And then this is where it got a little heated. This is one of the more heated comments here. We used to say Piccolo was black because he had the mannerism of a stoic, black, conscious, Moorish man. He was relatable because, as smart as Piccolo was, he was still not as seen as the mighty, blonde haired, blue eyed Super Saiyan. Now we're in this generation where black men are more like their mothers, so they don't relate or see why we're compared or give them the honorary black card.
Um,
And shout out to the brother that left that comment. Shout out to that brother there. But
Is it too late for me to leave the podcast?
no, no, no. There's a lot to unpack there.
I will say he's not wrong.
I mean,
He's not right entirely either, but
Yeah. He put his own personal opinion in that as well. You know what I'm saying? So it
too much.
is what it is.
the reason why I wanted to leave the podcast because I'm afraid I'm at a higher risk of getting canceled.
No, no, there's no you're not getting canceled off over here,
No,
bro. There's
no,
no,
Nah,
not at
these aren't
all.
your comments. These are your. You're good. You're good.
right.
And I think one of his follow-up comments might have got and this is the other thing. You can't invite a cartoon character to a cookout. When we say Piccolo was black, simply saying he's the most relatable character on the show. Blurs are seriously overthinking this.
So, can we talk about the Proud Family when we had the Purple Sisters?
That
Oh,
was
the
nasty work.
Cake,
That was
cake
I
sister.
thought there was blue.
that was nasty work.
The blue.
That was nasty
What
work.
color?
Go ahead,
What
O.
color? Whatever they were, and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are they
O.
coded black?
No,
That was a black TV show, brother.
it was pretty stated that they were black.
No, but go ahead, O. What you saying, O?
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all cook with that. I don't want to get canceled.
No, go no. I want it. No, go ahead. Are they
So
coded black?
because in history we're known as colored people.
POC.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
As
Y'all finish.
CNN. As
Y'all
the blue
finish.
team,
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna
as
shut
the
up.
blue team would call it POCs.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, yeah, they were. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Let's just agree they were.
Where's the duct tape?
No, get your shit off, bro.
I'm gonna shut up.
All right, I'm gonna read the
I
next
ain't got
comment.
nothing else to say.
I'm gonna read the next. I'm gonna read the next comment here. This is another one. When you don't gatekeep or control who you are, others can co-opt your culture. Also, those who desire acceptance into the mainstream culture think it's flattering to have a non-black interested in anything black. They say it's okay. They give those individuals honorary status. Anime has its own issues with racism. The Japanese don't depict themselves ethnically. They view themselves as white, so your heroes will be depicted as such.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Well said. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's well said. That's well
There's,
said.
there's more to it. Black people desire to be a part of something, so they will say characters like Piccolo are black, and not going for the obvious character like Mr. Popo.
Well, look,
What is Mr. Satan? Mr. Satan, I'm sorry, Mr. Satan.
Mr. Satan.
I'm in Japan. We call him Mr. Satan. Okay.
That's definitely a white dude.
Hercule. Yeah, that's a white guy.
You, but I call him Mr. Satan. Everybody looks at me crazy when I call him Mr. Satan. It's a nigga. His name is Mr. Satan.
Yeah, he's Hercule was a white dude. Absolutely.
Yeah, just like what was them green niggas from Powderpuff Girl? Gang Green Gang. Them niggas is definitely they are not black. We know that.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
We know that.
They come from a certain area of town, and we know
were
what
the
that
apes.
is.
Were the apes in Tarzan coded black?
Come on now, Jack. Come on.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Whoa. Wait a minute. Better late than never.
Oh, hey, we got the red ribbon party.
Yo.
What up?
What's good?
Yo, look, hey, we just hit 220, man. What's going on, bro? What's up? What we doing, bro?
He got the NWO look and everything.
You already know about it, brother.
Hulkamania.
It ain't gonna work with me, brother.
These blurs ain't gonna work for me, brother.
What we doing? What we doing, Donovan? What we doing, bro?
We just go 3 hours. 3 hours.
Cause we got 40 minutes, dog.
40 minutes. All right, let's catch up. What are we doing? The blurs?
Yeah,
Black coded?
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Combo, the finale to the
Neon, you about to
combo.
take my place because I'm finna get canceled. I might get out of the podcast.
I was just reading over some of the comments, man. Checking the comment of where I seen a comment at, man. You know what I mean?
Man, look.
Just a good wrap up.
Oh man, I didn't know Optimus Prime was black, bro. I didn't know.
I didn't either, man.
I had no idea. I had no idea Lola Bunny was black either. That was
same thing.
What? Lola was definitely Latina.
That was very surprising. Lola and Bugs, they both got drafted to the black race in this Black History Month racial draft. Both of them.
Foghorn? What about Foghorn Country? What about his country?
I'll say I'm black now.
I'm finna withdraw from this podcast. I'm finna get my ass canceled, man.
Oh man. Look, it expanded. I don't know, for whatever the reason, every year it gets worse and worse and like worse because there was legit discussions that Sonic the Hedgehog was black. Hell, even Shredder, not the Ninja Turtles, but Shredder himself is considered black by some individuals. Just because he's slightly darker tanned in the cartoon show. Just because he got a little bit tan in the cartoon show, he's considered black. I think we're just with the blurs, man. I think it's just a community that wants to cut to the head of the line and just be number one, right? The Yankees are the top team, the Lakers are the top team, the Patriots are the top team, and you just taking off your jersey, you throw it on the Yankees and the Lakers jersey. Like, I'm a fan now. We number one. We number one. That's what we're doing with these black coded characters. We just trying to get in first place as a shortcut instead of highlighting original characters, black independent owned created characters, actual black characters. It's just, I think it's just a cheat code. It's literally just a cheat code and wish fulfillment to be like the number one in this nerd space, blurred space, or whatever. Just to round everything off, man.
Because guess what happens? Guess what happens when you make fan fiction where Hogwarts is an HBCU? Guess what happens? Guess what you get in theaters after that?
Oh hell!
Guess what you get in theaters?
Are you gonna drop the bomb right now?
Guess what you get in theaters releasing on Friday this week in theaters? Guess what you get, bro?
That's what you get. You wanted yep, Hogwarts HBCU. All right, we'll give you something. We'll give you some. It ain't gonna be Hakeem Potter, that's for sure. It ain't gonna be Hakeem Potter.
Stop, man. Come on.
Yeah, hey, I mean, look, and then guess what? When we don't go see the American Society of Magical Negroes, when we don't go spend our money on that, then they're gonna be like, well, back to Harry Potter.
But it's a joke, though. It's a parody, right? That's what it's meant to be, right?
Nah, doggy. Nah, doggy. That's a real ass thing. It's a real ass thing. That's a real ass look. It's a real ass TV show movie. It's a real piece of art where these people have magic powers to be the help. Dobby. Dobby from Harry Potter is a nigga. Stop it, bro. Fuck that shit.
Coded.
Fuck that, bro.
Coded.
Coded.
Coded. Oh my gosh. That's gonna replace the lesson. Coded.
There goes my brand, yo. I'm gone. I'm out
Oh,
here.
man.
Yo,
Look,
somebody's
so-
gonna pull this shit out of my records and shit like this.
keeping it a
Orion
buck.
Online
So
is
that's-
associated with this shit.
So that's what you get. That's what you get when you,
I mean,
when-
I'm going to defend it. I'm going to, because you guys are right. You know, you guys are right. Because this whole coded society norm of shit with blurs, especially, like, it should be. I respect it. The ideology, I respect it. But it's just not it.
You know, I get the want, I get the desire, but it's 2024. There's no need. Just literally look up Google black characters, black independent. It's easy. Like literally, you just gotta type it up. You'll get a plethora,
Right.
a list that you can highlight.
Go
But
eat excellence. The whole
But-
thing.
But yo, my thing is, Donovan, you know, your man's was going off on a tangent talking about Speedy Gonzalez and Hong Kong Fooey. Like, get out of here with like what are
Yeah.
we talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hong Kong Fooey was coded Chinese.
What?
A Chinese stereotype.
Get me off this podcast. Get me off this.
Speedy Gonzalez with a name. Speedy Gonzalez was coded Latino.
What's Pepe Le Pew at this point, then?
Italian.
European.
coded European, coded. Coded.
Pepe Le Pew,
He said they be.
Longhorn, Leghorn.
So, you know, and I mean, look, we having fun with it, but like this turned into a serious thing where, you know, where you know, Donovan got labeled as anti-black. Like,
Legitimately anti-black for trying to say we shouldn't highlight really false narratives of Sonic the Hedgehog being black when the voice actor himself, Steve Urkel's voice actor, literally said in the interview, I portrayed him in a way that you couldn't tell he was black. Literally going against the actor's wishes and essentially highlighting him in a way that's not supposed to be made. This blue animal from Japan. Just because Michael Jackson produced a couple tracks for Sonic 3 doesn't mean that this character. Come on, man.
yo, what about Crash?
Come on.
What about Crash?
Crash Bandicoot?
Dope fiend. Fuck
Oh
out of here.
man.
You don't lie with nobody. That's a dope fiend.
No, he is not coded, bro.
No,
At all.
No, he's from Australia, right? What do they call the natives in Australia?
He's
Aborigine.
Supio.
Marsupial.
Marsupial.
Dope fiend.
Oh, you ain't wrong. He's technically a
Dope
marsupial. He's a
thing.
bandicoot.
He's a marsupial.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
So
shit just-
me and Dion, we had a conversation. Who are these brothers right here? From New York, eat pizza and hidden from society.
hey,
Who are
look,
they?
when you met a brother, how many brothers you know named Raphael, dog?
Donatello.
How many brothers you know named?
I'm gonna
Mike?
ask
Look,
him. How many are you?
Michelangelo.
Listen,
I
like
know
said,
motherfuckers named Donatello. I mean, not Donatello, but Donnie.
it
Mhm.
ain't Michael, Tito, Jermaine. It ain't them, bro. It
Oh,
ain't
but
them.
because Raphael is a little bit more aggressive and has a New York accent and talks about baseball, he's coded. Okay, word.
Coded Italian, if anything.
Word.
Did you hear that, Raphael?
If anything,
Because he curses.
These brothers these brothers represent black culture at the end of the day. You know, Raphael, the aggressor, Michelangelo, the goofball, Donatello, the tech nerd, Leonardo, the fucking perfectionist. That is black personality. But can we code it?
Man, unplug me from the Matrix, man. I'm done. I'm
I
done.
just see now. Fuck this bullshit.
I'm done.
Hashtag-
Now we got a revisionist
hashtag-
history, yo. Because
hashtag not my cookout.
not my cookout. Because I guess Mr. Popo is not no longer based on a black man anymore.
Soon, the goddamn
Right?
cookout. Fuck Mr. Popo.
No.
Oh man,
We
we
got
got sideways, didn't it?
We got revisionist history going on, but you know what? People cope in their own different ways. Like they.
But what is the levels that we're willing to accept as in black culture?
none.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
None, bro. Because if they were black, they would be black. That's simple.
I'm willing to accept cancellation of that factor that none of these motherfucking characters are coded.
Until the Japanese race swap their characters as black, I really don't want to. I don't want to hear it. Until I see as much AI art of their characters being black versions of their characters, I don't want to hear it. Until I see this.
I agree.
I don't see it. It ain't gonna happen.
Agree. Because look, if we're gonna get to the base of it, right, we're on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, if y'all remember, everything there that's in the whole mythology and the religion is still fucking Egyptian based. Got to be kind of brown to be over there, bro. In Egypt, you know what I'm saying? You can't whitewash Egypt.
Yo, is Beerus coded?
Beerus is based on the Anubis. No, he's not fucking coded.
Is
But-
Jiren coded?
It's based on Egyptian society and Egyptian religion. No, none of that shit's coded. They just put it all in their fucking art. You feel me? None of that shit is coded, because if they were, they'd just be black. People want to, like we said, it's that exclusivity shit. Oh yeah, well, he's the strongest character. He's the strongest father. No, he's not fucking black, or he'd be black. Just like Dion said, bro, if they're going to race swap their characters, then holla at me. But they don't have that shit going on. They found a religion. They found a culture. Yeah, they might have took it, but goddamn it, they're still going to be like, yeah, Beerus is still probably a little Asian cat, even though he's based on Anubis. Anubis isn't a nigga. Okay, cool. Piccolo isn't a nigga, but he does have Muslim, whatever the fuck. You want to say that? They picked a piece of culture, put it in there, and gave it a color so motherfuckers wouldn't have this shit. The main characters still are all Asian people. It's an Asian fucking piece of art, bro. Stop it.
And for the record, Majin, again, we're calling you Majin because you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z. You got the jersey on. Put the jersey up real quick.
You feel me? Perfect sale. Perfect sale in this bitch.
So none of this is being said from the perspective of negativity. You know what I mean? Let me put that back up underneath the banner for the record, just in case there's any confusion on what we're talking about right now. But
I don't know. We keep talking about this. We're gonna be labeled all anti-black, so I think we should just stop because we're gonna eventually end up coded. We're coded. We're coded.
Yeah, it is what it is.
What are we coded off? No. I'm willing to go.
I like y'all to know right now.
Wait. I'm willing to go toe to toe with these motherfuckers. What are we coded of?
I'm coded caramel peanut butter.
no,
Hey, nigga, I'm being that.
But this is the ongoing battle of me as a biracial person of being black and Asian. This is the shit that I have to fucking deal with every single day. You guys don't understand the struggle that I have to deal with as a black and Asian person. What the fuck is coded? You know? As far as I know, these Ninja Turtles could be fucking Asian at this point. You know?
Real shit.
Oh, they can't
But
just be turtles.
I mean, at the end of the day, I will not ignore the fact that motherfuckers could be coded black. You know? I want to respect that ideology, but it's just the reality of it all is these niggas is green.
That's it.
They're not black. Okay. They're not Asian.
Right.
They're green.
Right. But But you're not gonna point out the Jim Crows of Dumbo.
Nope.
Hmm? So you're not
Lego
gonna
and Farfar?
Like I said, the apes.
you're not gonna code the apes in Jungle Book. I want to be
I
like
mean-
you. So that's
But
that's
that,
coded, but we're not gonna
at
highlight
the end
that.
of
We're
the day,
gonna
because
highlight
like
Sonic the Hedgehog.
the only
Okay.
person in this panel right now who's black and Asian has to have all these conflicts that's put against me and shit like that. The fuck to figure out who the fuck is coded. It doesn't goddamn matter if I have to act like The Rock. It doesn't matter.
Real
The niggas
shit.
is the color that they are. They're green. They're purple.
Real shit. Because look, we don't know who Toriyama actually met that gave him the inspiration for whatever character that you want for fucking Piccolo. We don't know who he met in real life where he was like, damn,
The nigga is green.
you feel me? But we don't know. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He's fucking green. You could be like, oh yeah, he met a Moorish man. We don't fucking know. He didn't say that.
These motherfuckers are green, not black, not Asian. They're green.
That's it. We don't fucking know what the inspiration is.
Because I'm sure the Moors were in libraries in Japan in 1980s, like the book of the Moors, right there. Toriyama just looked like, this could be good for alien race.
Toriyama wasn't thinking of us.
And
It's
put
like,
it in.
who the fuck are Toriyama's at this point right now? Who the fuck are niggas? You know, like
Translated to Japanese. The Book of Moors translated to
The Japanese, yeah.
I'm at the I'm at a point right now. I represent the black and Asian delegation right now, and I'm gonna sit here right now for the record. These niggas are green. Piccolo was green. Cousin Skeeter from Doug is green.
Hey, but if you know your alchemy, green is really a different shade of black.
See?
I mean, but I already said this earlier. I already said this earlier. Black people are known as colored people, though.
Let me stop.
So I get the ideology. I get the ideology. Black people are known as colored people. I get that.
That's right. Because we found a green painting of Osiris. So fuck it. It doesn't matter, bro. You weren't there. Nobody fucking knows who the inspiration was. Don't allude to it because you don't know shit about it. Don't make a false god of anything.
Wish fulfillment. That's what it is. Wish fulfillment, man.
There you go. 100%.
That's the reason why my ass will get canceled, because me representing the black and Asian delegation is gonna get my ass canceled.
Yeah, as an honorary African, I think I've said enough. I'm out of my league on this. I'm honorary African. I don't think I can talk about this anymore.
I feel you. All right,
and
cool.
Goku is not black, okay? Just because he abandoned Goku and Gohan and fuck Goten, he's not black.
Relax,
For the record, I'm gonna throw that out there. He's not black.
He's just a bad
dad. I don't want to hear that goddamn argument at all about Goku being black because he abandoned his sons.
Relax,
no.
Relax.
Moving on. Donovan.
Shogun. Ryan Unleashed. Damn.
Give us your take on Shogun.
Oh, Shogun, dude, that is
change the subject.
yeah, we man. But Shogun, yeah, that great show. D Smith, I'm glad you highlighted, man, because I don't think it would slip under my radar, but it definitely got me to binge the first 2 episodes, man. It's well crafted, great production, great visuals, good story. I hope they do a different take on the white savior trope, because
I think they are, man. They're showing, because when I watched the first episode and remember what you said, white savior, I was like, I hope he isn't right when we get to the end.
That's my only concern, is if this guy turns out to be, I mean, yes, it's played that he is sort of like the golden ticket out of their situation, but I hope they play it up in a way that it's not solely his reason why they win this war and they get the outcome that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because then that's kind of like a rinse repeat. It's beautiful. It's almost biblical, the product, like the way they've done it. But when you have the same result as like The Last Samurai and Dance with Wolves and these other films that are well-crafted, Avatar, well-crafted films, but have that trope, man, of if it ain't white, you're not gonna win. Yeah.
So we'll give you the abridged version of the whole convo. So we came to the realization that the Mount Rushmore of entertainment We got Miyamoto, Toriyama,
Mm.
Stan Lee, Walt Disney.
Ah, that was mine. That was it. That was
No,
it.
we got four. You need a fourth one.
Oh yeah, that was all four, bro.
That was four.
You okay?
Oh, sauce.
Oh, it's sauce, yo.
Do I need to get
Oh
off the
man.
podcast because I got heated about the idea,
No,
ideology?
it's all
No,
good, bro.
no,
It's
he's
all
good.
good.
Now let me know if I need to get out the podcast.
Nah,
No, you
no,
good,
man.
bro.
No. Keep cooking,
But
man. Keep
but that
cooking.
was the top. That was the Mount Rushmore
Hmm.
of this space that we got here. I just
Oh
want to
yeah.
get your take on that. You know what I mean? If those are the names that kind of make sense.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Walt Disney, obviously, Mickey Mouse. Say what you want about the origins of how much involved was he to make Mickey Mouse. Snow White, first animated feature film of like look overall the pulp culture effect of what he made and what Disney has done with cartoons and Americana in general. Come on now, this nerd space, everyone loves the Disney princesses or a Disney IP, Toy Story, whatever. Someone likes some Disney IP of some sort. Um, Stan Lee. I mean, come on, comics, cartoons. The man made the modern day mythology with the superheroes of Marvel. At 40 years old, you know what I mean? Like he did at a time and age where like what are you even doing writing this material, and he took it in stride and he brought it to new levels, new heights. So we got comics, we got cartoons, we got Toriyama, anime, manga. I mean, the influence of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all his creations, it just expands throughout all different mediums, and the genre itself would not have been the same. Shonen, he pretty much made shonen. I mean, I know there's some pioneers before him, but you know what I'm saying? They all owe some kind of thanks to Toriyama for what he did for that whole genre. And of course, Miyamoto, video games, man. He put Nintendo on the map. I mean, Mario Brothers revived video games with the crash in the 80s, got those NES sales back up, you know, and the rest is history. I mean, we all play video games for the most part. The Mario Brothers movie, Mario is like, I don't think you can play games and not play Mario at some point in your life. Like that's very difficult. Even if you're like PlayStation, you went over a friend's house. Someone had a Nintendo console and you played Mario with them, or Super Smash, or something like that, or Mario Kart. Hell, even Mario Kart Mobile on the app, phone app. You know, so those four I think are like the titans of this nerd pulp culture zeitgeist, and I know that there's others behind them that pioneered or did other things as well. Like people are going to say like Will Eisner. People might say that Kojima might have done more artistic work than Miyamoto. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying in terms of the quality of work and the overall expansiveness of how much people that those IPs have reached. It's those would be the four horsemen of I would say nerd creativity.
Yeah.
It'd be those four.
Yep. We came to that same conclusion
Yep.
here, bro.
Yeah.
So we got off. You know, we discussed Toriyama. We came in, man. I mean, I'm gonna just shoot you the abridged version of some of these questions that I asked our brothers here on the panel, bro. Y'all can jump in if there's other stuff y'all want to add.
I'm canceled
But,
already, so you don't worry about
nah,
me.
oh, you ain't canceled, bro. You ain't canceled, man. Hotep talk, right? But Donovan, what's your first memory of Dragon Ball Z?
Oh man, first memory of Dragon Ball Z. I think it was on like ABC. It was Saturday morning, like ABC or something like that. It wasn't on Cartoon Network.
Oh, bro,
Uh,
you got the early Dragon Ball
yeah,
Z.
I
Wow.
was Massachusetts in the '90s. I don't know what syndication broadcast. I don't know what happened. Just saw it. We didn't have Cartoon Network. Saw it on Saturday morning. It was just so different, so unique than anything else I've seen. Loved martial arts. Loved cartoons. It was a perfect combination. And then after that, the rest is history. The buying the VHSs, finding out more about Dragon Ball Z magazine, trading cards. I remember the on a trip here to Florida, we found the Dragon Ball Z trading card starter deck, the hero version, and this was around the Frieza saga. And I wanted Vegeta. Vegeta was my boy, and I wanted him as the main character for my deck. And my sister, we both had the hero deck. We swapped, and she ended up getting Vegeta, and I got Piccolo, and I was so mad, man. I was so pissed that she got Vegeta, and I begged and pleaded to trade back, and she never traded back. But yeah, man, Dragon Ball Z, just the toys, the storyline, watching it on Toonami. I had to visit my grandma's, and she had Cartoon Network, and we only really did was watch Cartoon Network at her place for 2 weeks. We watched Cartoon Network, and Toonami come on, and we watched Dragon Ball Z, and we would have to wait until we visit next year at my grandma's house to kind of catch up on what happened on DBZ, and we would buy the VHS tapes in between to try to keep a sense of the story, man. So it was man, it's a loss for sure in the world of art, and the legacy is going to be untouched. I don't think it's hard to replace these giants. It's hard to find that next. There shouldn't be a next. It should be all new. There won't be another next. It'll be brand new people, brand new creators who will come up with new material or fresh takes on old material. Yeah, man, the whole anime genre owes it to that man for what he did to put a whole genre on the map, for sure.
Okay, I dig it. I dig
R.I.P. Toriyama, man.
Absolutely. So we'll close it out with this here. Favorite Dragon Ball Z movie. I'll go first. My favorite Dragon Ball Z movie, for some reason, I can't explain why, bro, but I loved the Bardock movie. That was my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie because there was no Super Saiyan shit. It was down to earth, basically the race against time. That's all the Bardock movie was. It was a race against time, bro. How do we tell a story of a character that you know is gonna die, but still make it engaging? The Bardock movie is my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie.
Damn, solid, man.
All right, what you got, D. Smith?
Damn, I'm flaking on. What was the first movie with Broly?
Legendary Super Saiyan.
That's the one. I just remember it being hard, like every moment. Bro, that's all I remember.
Man took a Kamehameha to the face, bro, and didn't sell it. No sold it.
yeah, don't sell it. Ryan, you said the Fusion joint, right? Fusion Reborn?
It was Fusion Reborn and Goku versus Janemba.
Okay.
That was a good one too.
Favorite Dragon Ball Z movie?
Mine was that first Brawley movie. Legendary Super Saiyan, man. Had to break it down, bro. Uncle coming down here tearing up shit, man. Everybody got to get together. That was the one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Donovan. Favorite DBZ movie?
Man, we burnt that Bardock VHS too, man. Like that was super solid movie. That gave a whole context and a whole new meaning overall to DBZ. Shit, it is close between the Broly movie, the first one, and Bardock. But I'm gonna have to go with Bardock because we didn't buy the Broly movie on VHS. It was legitimately Bardock, and but the Broly movie it's a close second. It's a close second. The way he beat the living shit out of all of them. My boy Vegeta was shook, bro, shook. That boy was shook to the third act.
Yo, Vegeta pulled a Hulk, man. He got that first ass whooping and said, "I don't want it no more. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not the He's the Prince of all Saiyans, not me." I never saw Wrath of the Dragon though. That's the one I never saw.
With the dragon fist, the big little big monster.
Never got to see that one. All right. Another question, Margin. I'll let you kick this one off. Best Dragon Ball Z game.
Budokai 3. Budokai 3. This is before Tenkaichi. All right. Budokai 3 had the perfect gameplay elements, and it had enough of everything, all the stories to where to catch you up and you'd be like, you know what, bro? After playing that game, you would learn enough about the Dragon Ball series itself to where you become a fan. There was at least a portion where you learned about what was canon. Then you also learned about motherfuckers who was outside in like some movies or some spin-off some shit, and it still all made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like no character in that game was done disservice. Like everybody got their backstory.
Mm. I think you got it, bro. I don't know if there's a better one than Budokai 3.
I like the Budokai series a lot. I never dug the Tenkaichi flying around, even though I get it's more accurate to the
It was
shows.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like fighters a lot, man. I'm gonna say
Ooh,
fighters
Fighter
is the
Z?
best. Fighter Z, because that literally replaced Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the scene. That took over MVC as the tag team fighter. The animations, the specials, it really gave you that larger than life sensation with the 2D fighting. The specials they included, I don't think they missed any special move. Like they damn near did everything in that game.
Yeah.
That roster, you even put GT, they put Kid Goku from GT in that bitch, man. Master
Yeah.
Roshi, Vegito, Gotenks, Gogeta, two
Yeah.
Brolys, the new movie
Yeah.
Broly and the old movie Broly, bro. Janemba,
Fighter Z was heat.
baby Vegeta. I
With
mean,
with an original story too.
right. So yeah, I have to say Fighter Z is the best Dragon Ball Z game they ever made. And I'm a 2D fighting game purist, and I just think the presentation, the gameplay, the way it entered the fighting game tournament legitimately in its first run, that put it over the top for me.
I dig it. All right. Look, we got 10 minutes, man. Let's wrap it up. What we got on the way out, D Smith? We going around. What we got on the way out?
I did bring it with me. Bull Saga, go read it. Review coming soon. That's what I got.
All right. Orion, uncanceled, unleashed. Orion, what we got on the way out, brother?
To answer the question of the Dragon Ball games, man, I had to agree with Dion, man. Dragon Ball Fighters covers all the grounds. Simply the fact of the matter is I played a lot of Dragon Ball Z games simply in Dragon Ball, not just Z, but GT as well, from the PlayStation era. And there's really nothing that actually captured what Dragon Ball should be like, and I've been wanting the game like a Capcom style Dragon Ball games, and Dragon Ball Fighters captured and delivered. And other than that, as for Dragon Ball Z in general and stuff like that, man, like they seem to be delivering in the video game realm very well with the story of Kakarot, capturing the vision of Akira Toriyama. And there's a couple of things that I've mentioned earlier in the podcast that there's a couple of things that Akira Toriyama has produced that I wish I would have given more of a chance, such as Dragon Quest, not Dragon Quest, but Dragon Quest. And a couple of his mangas that he's also released, and I need to go ahead and give him more of a chance. And it's a shame that that Akira Toriyama has passed, that I didn't get a chance to actually give those IPs a chance. And now that he's gone, I'm going to give him more of a chance.
I dig it. Margin, what we got on the way out, cuz? Where's the money?
Look, keep it simple.
Where's the fucking money?
We'll keep it simple right now. There is a huge wealth transfer going on right now. Bitcoins will be having a halving in the next month, so you'll see some pullback, but then you're gonna see a shoot up upward. I mean, real quick. We were just at 50,000, and now we're at fucking almost 70. Also, with that, pay attention to the BRICS nation. They're releasing their own currency. Russia, South America, South Africa, and China, and all that. Pay attention to that. I'm a fiduciary accountant, so I can't tell you where to put your money, but I can tell you where to look. Do your taxes so the government leave you alone. There you go.
Hey, that's some good advice.
Hey,
Look,
don't get sniped.
That's it.
Donovan, I'm gonna let you take us home, man. I'm gonna say this real quick here, man. Like, as we, all of us are adults here, you know what I'm saying? Like, we enjoy chopping it up, talking shit on this podcast. We enjoy consuming entertainment, but with us being adults, I think we're getting to that point now where we could look back and realize how good we had it in entertainment, man. How good we had it in terms of storytelling, the quality of what it was. And I think that we should continue to appreciate that and pass on as much of that as we can, bro. Like the people that we look up
My
to.
other game don't
Oh
start.
man, oh yeah, shout out to Jasmine too in the background with the ad libs.
They said shout out to Jasmine in the
Shout out
background.
Jazzy.
Yeah,
Hi.
yo, but what I'm gonna say is the people that inspired us, that gave us all of these years of entertainment, they're not gonna live forever. They're not. Nobody's gonna live forever. But anybody who's a creator that is looking to make something should always strive to make something that's gonna live forever. You know what I mean? On that note, Donovan, take us home, bro.
Whew, man, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Facts.
Man, yeah, as the greats move on and leave their art behind, I think it's always easier to look in the past and say, man, we had a good back then, but also look in the present, because there's still greatness in the world right now. And before you know it, 5 years from now, we're gonna talk about how in 2024, yada yada yada, like we had, what I'm saying? So, like, be appreciative. There's art every day being produced, being created, and just that the best is still yet to come. I think if you can keep that hope, the best is still yet to come, and that it's not the end. Like I know the legends, the legends are leaving us. I know it may seem like the world is ending, but we got to carry on. We got to
I
carry
dig it.
on. We got to take the torch, and we got to leave something for the next generation to talk about. So, just like the previous generation did for us. So that's
Hey,
my final words leaving out.
hey, on that note, look, shout out to Charles, shout out to Troy, shout out to Boycott Activity, Chaotic J,
Thirsty
who am I
Jack.
missing? Thirsty Jack, D Smith, Orion, Majin D, Dion the director. We out of here. Till the next one. Until the next time, we out of here. Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of Behind the Scene Podcast.
Coded.
Cody.
Hey guys.